Hello, gamers. Welcome on in. How are y'all doing? Happy Wednesday, my dudes. What's up? Hello. Congrats to Leo for grabbing first today. You're better than everyone. Also, the fact that you're ahead of Bach is insane. You are 13 ahead, Bach. You need to step up your game, buddy. You need to step. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Welcome on in. Also, yoink first to say good night. You have work tomorrow. All right. Thank you for hopping on in and dropping on out, Leo. Always good to see you, man. Thank you for your cat ears. Meow meow. Of course, you decide to go live right as I boot up Claire Obscure. I'm sorry. I did it on purpose. I was waiting for the moment that I saw Spyrus Dragovish playing a game. So that way, I go live to go mess with your... But for real, though, I hope you have fun playing Claire Obscure. I hear great things about the game. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, Inkly, how good are you in house repairs? Like, are you able to fix the roof? Caulk the holes in the wall. I'll caulk your mom's hole in the wall. Or repair the kitchen sink. Inklypuff. Are you fucking kidding me? Get out of here! Hey, umpire, eject this one from the stadium. Boo! Boo! No, not you. Not you, Ivory. Not you. Marrow. Also, hello, Arctic. What's up? I'm alive. I got a Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zero Sugar. I had some dinner. My Uma Musume, she won King Halo, won the URA Grand Finals. Life is good. The horse brain rot continues. And Hunkley, he actually asked me what horse game was about. And I had to explain it to him. And he's like, you like the weirdest games. I'm like, no, you gotta play it to understand it. It's a roguelike, and you have to raise these horses, and like, you're screaming at them because they're not doing what you're wanting them to do. He's like, so wait, you don't control them at all? I'm like, no, you just train them and they run. He's like, yeah, you're weird. I'm like, you don't understand. You don't understand. It's so good. I showed him the Bakshin song, and he just had he dead ass looked at me like, and I'm like, listen, if you can't tolerate peak, I don't know if I can continue any longer. King Halo, as in the sequel to the Halo games. No. King Halo the horse. It's like, you're trying so hard not to nap. Wake up, DX. Wake up. It's not a dream. Wake up. Come on, you're running late for work. I'm so sorry that you're trying so hard not to let nap. You got a canker sore in your mouth, Ryan. That's not good. That really, really sucks. But hello to you as well. Wait, jump in a call with you. I'll keep you awake. Or I'll put you to sleep faster. It's 50-50. It's a coin toss. No. Get Spire as what you need to do, DX, to wake up. Boot up Uma Musume. Download horse game. It'll wake you up real fast. Wait, which song? The Bakshin song. Hello. That's not the song. But yes, close enough. Come on. Bakshin. Come on, it's peak. I can't wait for that to get Song of the Year at the VMAs. I need a bass boosted Bakshin stat pronto. Tokateo best girl. I need to do another run with Tokateo. Now I'm starting to get a better grasp of the game, and like I'm now actually like I've gotten to the point where I've understood like the different types of races, like, you know, the difference between the mile and the medium and the sprint and the long, right? So I'm like, okay, and I'm now understanding the stats that best go into those race categories. And now I'm checking each horse's campaign, the types of races, and I'm marking down each of their goal races, so that way I have a better understanding of what I need to be raising and training up throughout the campaign. So I'm starting to get on it. You gotta use Gold Chip and suffer. No. At the fact that you can't pick the training sessions but still win anyways. What do you mean I can't pick the training sessions with Bakshin? What do you mean? Haru is the best girl, and anyone saying otherwise is going on your list. I really want to get so many good parent Umas, so that way I can give Haru her best life. I want her to get all the buffs that she needs in order to succeed, okay? I want her to win the Ara McKinnon. That's all I want for my baby girl. How's it going? Twitch wasn't letting you talk, but it seems that leaving and rejoining fixed. That's good, at least. Oh, so you made pancakes. Ooh, give. I want pancake. Wait. Oh, yeah, you just do it. We're saving her for stream reaction. This is very true. I was, like, this close to being like, yeah, I kind of like, instead of doing art today and being productive, I kind of just want to brain run and play Uma Musume. That's kind of where I'm at mentally. Like, physically, I'm here on stream. Mentally, I'm training right now. But girl gotta get work done. So I did a single campaign before stream just to kind of scratch the Uma Musume itch. I'm just like, I gotta get my one big daily win. I gotta get the one big daily win. It's gotta get done. But yes, back to the mute corner with you. I have an expedition start. All right, well, fair enough, Spires. Thank you for the lurk. But Waves, goodbye. Waggles, goodbye. Bye-bye. But yes, I thank you guys for infecting me with the Uma Musume brain rot. It's been absolutely fun. Like I love just being able to like do like a quick campaign, just like between calls at work, just like, to get a little training in here and there, do some races there. I'm just doing the speed run, quadruple skip. I'm just speed running at this point. But there are certain Umas that I am saving just because I actually want to read their campaigns. But like I'm doing some of like the 1-star ones. So I did Winning Ticket. I did Bakshin, obviously. Oh, that one was such a fun one. She's such a fun character to build. And I was struggling with King Halo because like she's sprint, but she's got a couple miles and she's got a couple mediums. I'm like, oh god, I gotta like juggle and manage speed, power. Gotta make sure she's gotta have enough wit, guts, and stamina. I'm like, oh, you're like one of those ones I really gotta juggle, aren't ya? We'll summon you when there's another Fortnite season. That's crazy, Entity. That's crazy. You have an editing project that's been cooking for about a week, and I kept not doing it either because of procrastination or possible ADHD. That's the likely reason for a lot of things that don't get done with me. I'm gonna be real. I'm a bit overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that I have to do. I'll talk about that at length in another stream. Not this one, but like, man, I'm just like, oh. You ever like see a mountain before you, like a laundry list of things that you gotta do, and you're like, oh, I kind of don't want to do that. I kind of just want to play video games and eat hot chip and just not do that. And then you procrastinate and you don't work on work on climbing the mountain a little bit at a time, and then your deadlines keep coming up. You're like, oh. That's where I'm at. So, gotta take a bite of the elephant at a time, which is why we are going to be drawing today. That's right. I heard depression also cute stuff from getting done. However, I don't want to use depression as an excuse for not doing shit. Yeah, especially if you also probably want to get diagnosed if you I think you got depression. Yeah, gotta complete the sheet. Yeah, I got so much work to do. Also, thank you so much for the follow over there. Oh, shoot. Hang on. I didn't realize some stuff was kind of all fucky-wucky. Let me grab the chat box over there. Drag that down a little bit. There you go. What do you mean you guys want to be in the corner? No, you don't get to be in the corner. You get to be right here today, chat. You get to be right up there. Google is free. Use that. This is also true. I just use ChatGPT. ChatGPT diagnosed me with depression, God. I use GPT as my therapy. Oh, brother, stop talking. Just stop. No. Why are you giving the robot your personal information and talking about your problems to it? Why are you talking to the clanker like that? SMH my head. Alright. But today, I am more in the mood for some chill music. Because I do want to focus just a little bit. So let's go with some synthwave today. I'm feeling some synthwave, just some chill, something low key in the background. Let me up that just a little bit. Is that too? Let me know if that's too loud. I asked Grok. I asked ChatGPT. Well, I asked Inklypuff, and she said robots are clanking for not getting medical diagnoses. Listen. I asked Grok. I asked ChatGPT. Well, I asked Inkly, and she said, "Start digging in your butt, twin." Got him. I love and hate that meme so much. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Oh, man. I see the acronym, and like, what is it? SDI, hang on, yeah, SDIYBT. I'm just like, come on. Clankers are for shooting, not befriending. Exactly. Clankers are for harassing, not for talking to me about my problems. Fucking clankers. All right, what are we doing today? So here are all the sketches that we have done so far. I showed Hunkley the tomato cat creature not too long ago, like the original meme. I sent it to him like for something. I forget. Oh, because I had drinking one of his Pepsis. He's like, "Did someone drink one of my Pepsis?" And like, maybe I did. He's like, "No more Pepsi for you." And I sent him the fucking tomato cat as in response. And apparently he has saved it and he is using it for the homeboys. And I think that's so fucking funny. I've infected him with my dumb fuck ass memery. Because I think of this cat every time. Anytime I do a little pout, I'm like, that whenever I make that noise, this is what I'm thinking of. Unless it's robots from JRPGs. Good point. Man, if the robots do take over the world, Inkly would be one of the first to go, what is that supposed to mean? I have been nothing but nice to Alexa and Siri. I can't say its name too loud, otherwise she's going to hear me. She's going to think I'm talking about her. I've been nothing but nice to those robots, okay? I have been nothing but nice. They're not gonna scrub through an hour-long VOD. They don't have the capacity for that, much less a multi-hour VOD. Proof we're not gonna have an AI uprising. Speaking of like AI uprising, apparently there's a lot of like censorship stuff floating around the internet. I'm sure you've all seen it, and I don't want to like get too into it, but I saw today a post that was talking about how YouTube is planning on implementing a system that uses AI to determine whether or not you're a minor. And I'm like, excuse me? So, like, if you're watching, I don't know, the Wiggles clips for, like, your little cousin or something, like, our little Timmy's on your account, you know, while you're doing some other shit, like you're cooking or whatever, like your little brother, right? It could flag your account and you'd have to send your government ID to verify. And I'm like, I really don't want to send my ID to YouTube. I don't really trust them to be very fair with how they accuse people of being underage. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I saw that post. It's dumb. I'm like, listen, our YouTube is very, very bad with its automated systems that currently exist. Case in point, the copyright system, the fact that things constantly get flagged all the time. The appeals process is a fucking nightmare. Like, you can never get a hold of anybody, and the only way for anything to ever get reversed or actually looked into is that you have to, like, at Team YouTube and have some semblance of clout or pray that someone that has enough clout will be like, hey, YouTube, fix this, and they're, like, socially pressured into correcting the problem. It's so dumb. So what makes you think that the automated system that is supposed to determine whether or not you are a child is going to be accurate at all? It's just so dumb. They might as well accuse everyone of being children with how many posts get flagged just because a YouTuber used the word exactly. It's just so dumb. But in other news, I can now say fuck, shit, damn it, and pussy in the first 7 seconds of a video and still be monetized. Praise Jesus. Praise the Lord. I can now use profanities in the first 7 seconds of the video. So like, in order to get around the YouTube thinking I'm a child thing, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up every single video in short with bitch, fuck, damn it. Hi guys, it's me, Inklypuff. Because a child wouldn't use those words. Certainly not. Wink, wink. Certainly a child would never know such profanities. Clearly she is an adult. Yes. But I'm just like, God, it must suck to be someone that enjoys like video games that are predominantly enjoyed by youths. Like, imagine being someone who genuinely likes to watch like Fortnite videos, or someone who likes to watch Minecraft, you know, builds and let's plays or whatever, like SMPs and stuff. Or God forbid, you like Splatoon, right? And the internet loves to dunk on Splatoon for being a kid's game when we all know damn well the main player base is a bunch of adults. But I'm like, imagine you liking and watching a bunch of those videos on shorts, and then YouTube's like, oh, kids like that, and like you tend to misspell a lot in your comments, so like clearly you're a child, clearly. Make that your new intro. No, I can't even do that. Don't even get me started on the gun tubers on YouTube. Oh God. But like, it's gonna suck because like I don't know how they're gonna enforce it. Like, are they just gonna like monitor your habits as like an end user, like what videos you watch, how you engage with a platform? Like, but like I said, like what happens when you're someone who, like, you know, you throw on videos for your kid on your main account, or like you've got like, you know, siblings, and you all like, for example, like you have siblings in a household and you all like have like a fucking like Roku TV or an Apple TV or whatever, right? And like there's the one main YouTube account that's already logged in, right? And then your little brother uses that to go watch, I don't know, Roblox videos. It's so dumb. It's just so dumb, man. And then there's cases of like, you know, content creators. Like, what's gonna happen when you have like content creators like I saw this post from Comfy earlier, a friend Comfy. Like, what happens when she is making content and videos, but she's got a higher pitched voice that has like a softer timbre? That, you know, what if YouTube confuses her voice for that of a child's? Or like, how is that system going to work with VTubers, right? We already deal with a lot of problems on YouTube where a lot of VTuber models get falsely flagged as being like underage child models. And you're like, no, it's just a petite model. It's just like, you know, a lowly model or whatever. So I'm like, I'm not a child. Like, no, you know? I've seen so many war-related videos. They probably assume that I'm a child with your morbid sense of curiosity. But like, I don't know. This is YouTube we're talking about. This is YouTube we're talking about. The same platform that likes to put on horror and YouTube Kids. I wouldn't be surprised. It's a whole ordeal, and the future's not looking bright. And I'm just sick and tired of companies and governments being like, no, you gotta be age gated. You gotta be this tall to hop on the ride. I'm like, fuck off, man. Get out of here. Whatever happened to just like it's all stemming from like, for the kids, do it for the kids, whatever, protect the kids. I'm like, respectfully, that should be the parents' job. They should be monitoring their kids' activity. That should not be the rest of our problems. I ain't got no fucking kids. Why should I have to surrender my ID to all these platforms to use them? Make that make sense. No. No. Ugh. Hate it here. And another thing, what the fuck's gonna happen when the inevitable data leak happens? There's just hundreds, if not millions, of people's identification attached to their accounts. That's gonna be a fucking nightmare. And you think, oh, it won't happen? Yeah, it happens. Every freaking week it happens. Literally, the Social Security Administration had a massive data breach. So not even the government's safe from that kind of shit, bro. I have opinions and thoughts that could all be summed up as, it's a great time to be alive and conscious. I want to go back to sleep, and I don't want to be alive right now. If you don't have the patience for time, energy to watch over your kids, here's an idea. Exactly. If you don't have the ability or the time to monitor what your kids are watching, maybe they shouldn't have the device in their hands in the first place. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. Maybe instead of giving them little iPads and iPhones when they're before the age of 10, how about we just give them, I don't know, a DS or give them a Game Boy or some little handheld device that they can play video games on, as we did as kids. You know, I didn't have unfiltered, unadulterated access to the internet, and guess what? I turned out pretty all right. One of the few things I'm very, very grateful for, you know, coming up from a very sheltered household, is that my parents made sure that I wasn't, like, consuming certain types of media, you know, until I was a certain age. Sorry that it's been a while, since that first, time on your streams. Hope you've been well. Oh, it's all good. How are you doing, Ghoul? Welcome on in. Yeah, instead we just flag creators that unironically use the word essay, not the abbreviated version, and use the actual phrase. I don't want to say, I know, like, it's so stupid, because, like, what if people want to talk about situations and then they get falsely flagged and demonetized because they're talking about sensitive or deep subjects, you know? It's just, I don't have kids, but not that I don't have the devices, but, like, that works too. But, like, still, you know, parents should be monitoring what their kids are watching. They again, should not be the rest of our problems because Karen can't oversee what little Timmy's watching, and little Timmy's watching people getting beheaded. That shouldn't be my problem. That sounds like an error and failure on your part, lady. I do think, though, that this is some degree unfair because lots of things can change in 10 years out of control and unexpected, I gotta say, in regards to, like, monitoring children, and, like, you don't have to monitor them if you can't monitor. Yeah, but, like, you know, here's the thing, right? It's just, you know, there comes a point where, like, yeah, you can't really monitor them anymore, but, like, that's the whole point of, like, teaching kids about, like, internet safety, and, like, it's still a failure a lot of the times on the parents' part, you know? Yeah, teach kids not to be stupid on the internet. It's like, I know at a certain point, especially when they get into their teen years, it's kind of hard to control what kids consume and what kinds of things they see in media. That becomes a very hard task as they get older and they get more access to information. But when they're younger, you know, that is definitely and should be within your realm of control. You've been doing well. It feels good coming back to listening to your passionate opinions again. Thank you. That can only go so far. But if you've seen the way Gen Alpha's being raised, then it's still more education than they're currently getting. Yeah. Anyway, I digress. I'm just a guy on the internet with some takes and opinions. People can disagree with that if they want to, but I mean, more like working parents and thinking, like, what happens if the economy crashes? There has to be, like, some sort of impossible balance when it comes to, like, monitoring your children and having money that can sometimes. Yeah, I get that, and that's a situational context, you know. For example, it might be harder to monitor your kids if you're, like, a single mother, and yeah, but, like, even then, the people who are you entrust for your, you know, childcare, watching your kids in your stead, you would want and ideally hope for them to be looking out for your kid as much as you would yourself, you know. You're just trying to play devil's advocate. Yeah, there's absolutely, you're right, there is nuance to it, but I think, generally speaking, it is a good idea for at least parents to be more mindful and more observant of the things that their kids consume. Like, I personally, if I'm a mom, I'm not about to let my 10-year-old kid go to the rated R movie, hack-slashing murder movie that might traumatize them, okay? I'm not about to be like, yeah, that's a great idea, go watch the movie. I'll be like, no, maybe when you're a bit older, like when you're like 15, 16, we'll talk about it, but like, I don't want, you might be a little young for that, my friend. You know, versus like they're 10 years old and they're wanting to watch like that PG-13 movie that's like, it's got some violence to it, but like, you'll be alright, you know? Yeah. Like, have children if you can take care of them, but also like their exceptions when shit happens. Yeah, I know. Like I said, situational shit, but generally, I think it's a good idea. Good idea to at least be aware and definitely do your best and to teach kids how to engage on the internet, how to conduct themselves, how to keep themselves safe what things to look out for. Like, teach your kids. Kids are smarter than you think they are. And like if you explain things, I think, in a very rational, level-headed way, like this is why we do this, then I feel like that'll go a lot farther, rather than here's the internet, good luck. I feel like if you set guidelines and you set parameters and show them how to do things in a safe way, I feel like it can circumvent a lot of problems. Also, thank you for the discount, Bach. For sure, like internet safety should be absolutely. And I feel like this might just be me thinking out loud. I feel like the young Gen Zs, like the ones that are like a decade younger than me, and like the older I guess Gen Alpha in general, I fear that they didn't get a lot of internet safety lessons. Not in the way that that the millennials and the elder Gen Zs got. Trial by fire. Like, to be fair, we did exist in the internet, in its Wild West phase. But like, I'm just like, yeah, having worked these kids in your weekend job can confirm. I'm like, I just think back to that one kid that came in here, wanted to do a ban appeal, and we clocked them for being a minor super quick, and they emailed me, and they're like, how did you know it was a minor? And I'm sitting here looking at, they have first name, last name, and like some in a year in their email username, and I'm just like, it's a mystery. It's a mystery, my friend. And I'm just like, do you not have any internet literacy? Like, hello. I'm just like, buddy, you need. I didn't need to, but I like to a stern talking. Like, you really need to be more careful about how you engage on the internet. Like, and I had to like, 18 plus spaces are for a reason, my friend. You should not be wanting to go in there when you are underage. It is a liability to yourself. It is a liability to everyone you engage with. Please do not do that ever again. Yeah, first name, last name, lady 4 digits of social security, mother's maiden name, favorite teacher from elementary school, SMH. I know they have that all in their fucking email. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I've been taught internet safety in school, but I've been 16. I thought that I can just watch whatever I want. No one knows. Your internet provider still knows what you're doing on Google, even when you turn on incognito. Yes, but parents should absolutely sit their kids down and like, here's malware. Here's what it hides. Don't download it, or your phone will die. Exactly. Oh yeah, don't forget your dad's credit card number and the 3 wacky digits on the back of the card. Jeez Louise. But yeah, I'm just like, were you not taught any basic internet security? Oh god. And what kills me is for people who have first name, last name in their username. I'm like, hello. That is exactly the thought that is in my head when I see that. Oh, bonus round, street name. Don't forget your pet, your first ever pet. Oh boy. Imagine identity theft. I mean, if you live in America, it's more likely than you think. Friendly reminder that a lot of people's social security numbers got leaked because the Social Security Administration got hacked and breached. I love living in America. I'm not surprised that it happened, knowing how fucking old a lot of government infrastructure is. Woohoo! Security, or the lack thereof. I love giving my social security number to hackers. Land of the free. And by free, I mean I'm stealing people's identities so I can buy myself a free yacht on their credit. Bro, why is my social security card a piece of paper? And what kills me is, why can't I laminate it? Why is this suddenly null and void the second I put protective plastic on it? Huh? Knowing how old a lot of the government is, dude, it's diabolical. Free information. Cacao, America! Fuck yeah, brain. Equally null and void because it's paper. I didn't discover until late in life, way later than necessary, that apparently your social security card isn't valid unless you have the signature on the front of it. And I'm like, that's a thing? It's literally on the instructions on the back of the paper that it comes in the mail from, but like, you're issued the social security when you're a fucking child, so like, you're not gonna know that. Reading? Nah. Yeah. That happened when you get the ID thing, bitch. How do you verify that? Exactly. Since DMV. Bro, don't get me started on DMVs. Ugh. The whole process to get my legal name changed after I got married, to get from my maiden name to my married name, that was a whole fucking ordeal. Nightmare. And I'm like, okay, so I gotta go take this document to the probate court. Then I take the marriage certificate and I mail this in a copy of my ID and my social to the Social Security Administrative Office. Then when they give me the new Social Security card, which is literally the same number, then I take my birth certificate, my marriage certificate, and my ID, and my fucking new Social Security, and then I get a driver's license. And I had to do that shit during lockdown when nothing was open. I'm like, I'm just gonna have to mail this shit in and hope no one steals my mail. That's great. That's totally not worrying at all. Oh, it was such a headache because nothing was open. Bro, I got yelled at the DMV when I was like 15 because I was waiting for them to grade my permit test and they hadn't done it yet. And they were yelling at you to get lost. Like, what the fuck? Hello? Excuse-moi? That's fucked up. Also, hello, Devi. Hello, Nova. Thank you for giving shout outs to the gooses. Thank you very much. Ah, my pen. Where did it? How did that? I dropped it, but I flicked it upwards. How? Anyway. 07. Apparently, he's like, nah, I'm gonna defy gravity real quick. I'm gonna go up real quick. Hey, Inkly, you're a kitty patootie of a person. Have a good day. Drives away. I better hope that you got a driver's license to drive that car away. Otherwise, I sentence you to 48 hours at the DMV. The pin's like, DMV and outrage. I'ma head out of here. I ain't got a license. I've been driving without a license this whole time. Committing crimes. Pin is like alphabet, defying gravity. I'd sooner try defying gravity. The seventh circle of hell is the DMV. It all makes sense now. Wait, you're cooking. Does that make the divorce court the fifth circle of hell? Imagine like all the circles of hell are actually just different government operated buildings. It's me, the pen. I have a license to drive. I just don't know how to. Why is all that in quotes? Now 48 hours only to not have the proper papers, and then you need to make another appointment like 3 months later. No, that's exactly how it works. Ugh. Honestly, that would probably make for a good TV show or comic. No, you're so right. Hazbin Hotel, step aside. Step aside, Hazbin Hotel. Step aside, hell of a boss. We got a new hell-based television show concept for ya. Your cats killed a chipmunk and left it. They didn't even eat it. That's terrible. Why are they so lazy? Ugh. They're like, here's a present for you. Actually, you know, I learned this funny little thing about cats and felines. So, gamers, did you know that when a cat catches a rodent but doesn't kill it, or like they kill it but they don't eat it, and they leave it out where you can see it in like a common area, like it's in a stairwell, it's in the hallway, or it's by their food bowl, that is the cat's way of letting you know they think you're a terrible hunter and you're a very malnourished cat, and that's them trying to provide for their weird, naked, bad hunting kitten. That's you. So yeah, just keep that in mind the next time your cats leave little presents for you. They think you suck at hunting. I'm embarrassed for you, they said. No, that's exactly how it is. And I'm just like, bruh, I'm the one that's going out foraging for you. I got you a whole bag of kibble. Where do you think that came from? The sky? Excuse you, the audacity, man. They're taking care of the family. Yep, that's how it is. The cat really said, fine, I'll do it myself. Also, another fun fact about like cats is apparently the cat that does like the grooming in the group, like if you ever notice you have more than one cat, like whichever cat like licks the other one, that's the dominant cat in the household. If they try to like lick battle each other, they're like, no, I'm the boss. And it becomes a battle of the wills, and it's so funny, man. The soup store. Why is there a chipmunk in the soup store? I think the cats also do that for their kittens that haven't quite learned how to hunt. Exactly. They think you're a kitten that doesn't know how to hunt. So what you're saying is, I have to lick your cat. No, you're jumping the gun there. No, unless you really want a tongue full of fuzz. Can't say I recommend that. But, you know, you can get a brush, brush your cat. They love, at least most cats like getting brushed, in my experience. My little attention whores of sons, anytime I get the brush out, I'll get my finger on the bristles and I'll do the kind of noise, and like it doesn't matter where they are in the house. Tonka will come running. He loves getting brushed. So whenever I go, I just hear the skitter scatter of feet coming up the stairs. A little 15-pounder going, Mother, I'd love some brushes right now. Please. I have never known love in my entire life. Please, Mother, please. Just a smidgen of your attention. Please. I know. I just wanted to get a cat for the longest time. So I've done your research on cat behavior. I just thought it was funny. Cats are just silly little creatures. I love those videos where they touch a spot on the cat where they just clean themselves. It's like that look of like, are you fucking kidding me right now, bro? Are you kidding me right now? Excuse you? Or what I like to do, I've mentioned this before and people call me weird for this, but like whenever like a cat is like licking down their tummy or like the inside of their leg, or they're grooming their privates or whatever, they do that thing where they have like their hind leg high up in the air, right? And they're in that they're in that pose, high leg, and I'm just like, high five. And then they look at me like, what have you done? I don't know why. It's one of the silly little bits I like to do. And it never, the reaction is always just like the audacity of this creature. What are you doing? You could even say, are you kidding me? Aha. Cats are like babies with autism. They don't understand how most people think, but they still try to help. I know. They're just little creatures. Little creatures, little beings with small little peanut brains, but we love them. I love my cats, though. They're so sweet. All right, I have procrastinated long enough. So, I don't know where we are. I don't know where I'm going. So, we have a couple of things that we can sketch next. Yeah, so this is all that we have done. Yeah. Lots of things sketched out. It's gonna be so fun to color. I tell myself every day it's gonna be so fun to color all of these. All 65 of them. I was cooking, yeah. So now that we're kind of in the final stretch, all right, so as we have done in the past, I will let you guys do a silly, funny little vote. Is this a layer? Ah, there is something in that layer. All right, as we have done traditionally in the past, we will select, 65, that's how many slots there are. Yeah. So let's do a vote, chat. Which one do we want to start with first? Number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4? And I'll give you a nice zoom in on each of them. So this one kind of needs to get redone because this one's kind of old. I don't like this render style anymore. So we have aware. We have crying on the floor. And we have, oh my. You don't know where you are and you don't know where you're going. Damn, Heisenberg is going to be sad you broke his theorem. Well, fuck you, Heisenberg. So we got to vote for 2. Come on, get some numbers in chat. Come on, a little bit of audience participation. I know domesticated cats were probably much bigger and evolved less for hunting because they already got taken care of. But like, I just like to imagine that when cavemen were searching for pets, they saw small cats and went, you are now my pet. And then saw the big cats and were like, get the fuck away from me. Nah, bro. I think it's so funny that, like, you know, the cavemen, like, because, listen, I'm pretty sure their innate desire to have, like, cute small creature as a pet, I feel like that is just a primal instinct, because why do we see small creature like, you're my friend now, we're having soft tacos later, and you fucking yoink them, and then they become, like, a little thing that lives in your camp. I feel like that's been around for eons. It's been a thing for eons, and it's never changed once. For those that don't get the joke, I'm referencing the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, which, TLDR, the more certain you know a particle's position, the less certain you are about its momentum, and vice versa. Ah, big brain over here. Brainiac, that sounds like a bunch of nerd shit. Cool, though. Very cool. So I am defying the theorem, then, because I don't know where I am, and I don't know where I'm going. Nice. Extroverts kidnapping introverts and calling them their friend. No, for real. Listen, every introvert needs the extrovert friend to drag them out of the house. And every extrovert needs, like, you know, at least like 2 or 3 introvert friends as just like a little treat, you know? You're just like, nah, you're the guy. You're the guy. I'm dragging you everywhere now. I like your vibes. But then cavemen were domesticating dogs, and then they just brought an entire pack, and now we have giant dogs that are smaller versions of wolves, tiny dogs with breathing deficiencies. That's so sad. But yeah, we're just like, yep, we like the dogs, bro. They're cool, they're nice, and also they're efficient, and also they eat my scraps. We love that for them. Listen, I almost majored in physics before switching to math. I will not be ashamed of your nerd core. Okay, nerd. All right. Well, all right, you guys get like, I'm going to give you 20 more seconds to get a number in chat. What are we doing? We need to be productive, gamers. Do we want 1, 2, 3, or 4? Nova. You know my answer. Do I? You know what they say about why not do all of them at the same time? You're so right. You're so right. Why don't I just? Yeah, you're so right. I'm just like, This emotes me right now. I'm just like, I'm dying. I'm just like, wawooga, cheekbone, chin. You're so right. All right, we're done. All right, that's the stream gamers. Goodbye. I'm gonna see you all in therapy now. See you in my nightmares. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. Well, you gotta vote for one. We gotta vote for two. One. All right. So majority is one. Hello, Adame Kiryu. How are you doing today? I'm vibing. I'm chilling. We're doing a little bit of art and yeah. We're doing number one. One. Let's see. Let me move the Angie off to the side so I don't get too twisted. And then I gotta destroy the blep. Goodbye, blep. Deleted. Not really, just not visible. Ooh! Oh, that's a bad burp. Ugh. Oh no! Your thumbs are hurting like crazy for playing FNAF Mobile versus Bandai. Oh god. Wait, FNAF Mobile, like there's a mobile FNAF, or is it like fighting game that's got Fetty Five Bear in it? You're now imagining a streamer in therapy. Chat, they're in the walls. Even when I'm asleep, I see them. I see the faceless void. I see the words on the wall. Chat, is this real? Are you real? Or is it all in my head? Can you motivate me to finish packing? Hunkley? Hunkley is screaming at the thought that you aren't finished packing. Nightmare. Come on, get your shit together, Marrow. Come on. Hunkley knows that you can do better than this. You're moving to a new rental tomorrow and like 60% pack. Pat, right now, you dumb fuck. Come on. Get on it right now. Get on that shit. You weren't born yesterday and neither was your luggage. You don't want to be that guy. Don't make me get the don't make me get the crunchy mic for this. Don't make me do it. I will do it. Marrow,
so help me God. Get your shit packed. Get your stuff packed now, or I'm gonna delete your ball privileges.
No more balls. You don't get them. You don't even have them anymore. You don't even get to look at balls. You can't even think about them. Chat, we're going to therapy. We're gonna jump out the window. Yeah, we definitely are. Oh, wait. Oh, no, you're not the one streaming. Uh-oh! Oopsies! You mean in Minecraft, right? You mean in Minecraft, right? My ears, what did I do? You were there. You know what you did. You know what you did, mage. All right, so it's time. So what's the ethics of tracing over your own art? No, I'm just kidding. But like also not really. So I wanted to redo this one because I'm like, I don't like how I rendered the eyeballs. So for this one needs to get hella zoomed in. All right. It's like tilt upwards. Yeah. There's therapy in Minecraft. Really? Minecraft Steve's gonna get me through my depression? That's so cool. Maybe then I'll find my will to live by the Ender Dragon. I swear I'm fine, chat. I swear. I don't know. I've never traced over your art before. I mean, it's easy. You just go boop, boop, bada beam, bada bam, bada bam, bada bam, bada bam. It's kind of like what you do with sketches, honestly. If you're an artist and you've never sketched over your own art, you're a liar if you've done line art. If you did sketch first and then line art, you've drawn over your own art. She just falls out of the chair. Oh no. Ouch, my face. Thanks, Lee. Now it checks out. Yeah. Let me just erase some of this shit. You ever just like stop drawing for a few weeks and you're like, man, I kind of forgot how to draw. This is me anytime I do an art stream. I'm like, damn, what if I kind of forget how to draw? That's kind of cringe to do an art stream and forget how to draw. I mean, I'm supposed to be a professional. Oh, hell no. How's it going? It's going. Life is going. Life could be dream. Let me see. Let me tilt you a little upwards. I've only done traditional art throughout your entire art journey. Have you considered doing digital? I mean, it's a lot of fun. There's definitely a learning curve to it, and like it's definitely a challenge getting used to like a pen tablet, you know, and the texture between like paper and you know, the tablet surface. But like it gets better, and there are like you know covers that you can buy that give the tablet surface area texture. Please just try. Thanks for the clip, Marrow. What's your favorite brand of frozen pizza? DiGiorno. Next question. DiGiorno. Deep dish specifically, you know, with a cheese and the crust. Ooh. Anyone else just passionately hate art class despite enjoying the process of drawing? Well, because like art class is like you're not really drawing shit that you want to draw. It's like some 40-year-old bumfuck who doesn't know the meaning of the word fun. They try to force you to follow their arbitrary rules, you know. I can understand why it's not very fun. Because when you make art for yourself, it's creatively fulfilling, and you know you can just do whatever you want, be as experimental as you want, be as weird or as serious as like whatever you want it to be, versus being forced to stay in a theme and also within a style and also try to appeal to get a good grade. It's just like it's kind of like unfun. It's soul sucking. That's probably why. This is definitely your community. I want to. I got the tablet and I plan on getting Clip Studio Paint since a lot of friends can help me use it. Oh my god, Clip Studio Paint is so good. It's so good. Definitely if you can. I don't know if you have gotten CSP yet, but if you plan on getting it, wait for the Black Friday sale because that's when it's going to be like massive discount. And they do it every year around holiday season, like probably around the start of November. So like that's when you want to pick up the thing. And if you already have Clip Studio, that's around the season that you want to get your upgrades or do your updates because they'll have it discounted then too. Yeah. Okay, you will actually get to packing at least everything except the things that you actually need tomorrow. Yeah. Like, don't forget, like, small things like, chargers. I don't know where you said that you're packing and moving apartments. So, yeah, don't forget, like, chargers. Don't forget to check nooks and crannies, look inside cupboards, areas that you typically wouldn't check, inside the bathrooms. Make sure you do your once-overs as well. All right. So this is the head shape. I'm going to flip it, see if I like it, which I don't. I hate it. Shit, wait. Me too, except you're choosing to procrastinate. DX, if you're going to procrastinate, at least play Uma Musume. I mean, come on. No, I'm kidding. Unless. Please join us in Uma Musume Hell. It's so funny. I want to hear you rage. I want to hear you rage at the horse curls. Come on, it's funny. Yo, Uma Musume. I have been addicted. It's so fun. Can I just procrastinate by drawing lines on a map? I mean, you could. You don't worry, you plan to wipe the floor anyway before you leave, so if something fell onto the floor, you'll spot it. Okay, good. Bro, I really genuinely think doing horse game. Wait, you really you do wait, you genuinely don't think horse game is your style. I see. I see. Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. But I mean, counterpoint, you like Balatro, don't you? It's like the same thing, but like one is poker, one is horse racing. Listen, if you ignore all the lore and the yapping that's going on, it's basically a roguelite. Okay, but like one is cringe dialogue that you can skip though. Listen, I've been playing the game on like ×4 speed. It's been great. What do you mean cringe? Also, don't you dare insult my goat Goldshi like that. She is not cringe. She's just quirky. What do you mean cringe? It's not. It's not. It's not cringe. You're cringe. Wee woo ads. I don't know how I feel about these eyeballs yet. I don't know, gamers. I'm gonna cut these away. Let's see. Explain before the judges. Oh, wait, why you don't like it? Hang on. It's like, some of that is shit I couldn't. Okay, whatever. You grinded for 18 hours over the last 2 days. You got 4 copies of Kitasan Black. And the next day you did 9 hours to get 100 more pulls in a single day with your free to play. Just get the last copy of Kitasan Black. Now I have a fully refined 4 times uncapped Kitasan Black. Now every run I do, my speed stat reaches 100. You know what I do? I just kind of like looked at like, you know, the top like 100 players, and I just followed the ones that had Kitasan Black. So like I just steal the level 50 Kitasan Black from players that already have her. I just yoink, that's mine now. That's what I do. Instead of spending money or extra effort on getting cards, nah. I'ma steal them from people who are way more invested in this game than me. I'm so glad the game doesn't make you pay to use friend cards. You're probably not I'm probably not gonna play Uma Musume because I really don't like games where at least half of it is collecting characters. I like to play Genshin Impact because the character collecting isn't anywhere near my playstyle. You know what? That's fair. At the very least, Uma Musume it seems to be very forgiving. Like if you miss like I guess a rate up banner or something, that character is still permanently added to I guess the standard rotation, so you can still pull the card if you want to, which is nice. You know. You still have fun without collecting anyone. So it's not really like, it doesn't punish you for joining late. You can still collect characters. But I understand, like, you know, you don't like to have to collect characters in order to enjoy the game to its best. I feel that. But that's also just kind of how gachas work naturally. Umose has nothing about collecting characters. Well, it has nothing to do with characters in terms of power creep. The only thing that decides your power creep is you as a trainer and their support cards you have. Yeah, the support cards are definitely more to do with anything else. Like how what deck you build, what abilities you select before, you know, the actual main races. And of course, the stats that you build throughout the career. I just watched the horse madness happen, and I'm okay with that. That's fair. That's valid. You can skip most of the dialogue for most of the horse cows. The only ones I like are Vodka, Scarlet, Winning Ticket, and Special. I liked Winning Ticket's campaign. She was fun to like go through. The reason you got your own level 50 was because I wanted to be free from the hell of constantly borrowing Kita-san black. Now I can borrow something like Super Creek, MLB, or Fine Motion. Oh, I need to get someone that has like Fine Motion, or I need to get Fine Motion myself. So objectively speaking, your deck is my deck at every single game is now unbeatable. Yeah, I know. I really do want to get Kitas on block though. For the next 2 years. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wait, oh yeah, the predictions for the direct tomorrow. Haha, if Hans game is on the Switch, I will fall over. Yeah, 10 seconds of Silk Song, something, you know what, for the funnies, something Deltarune or Toby Fox related will happen. Uma Musume port for Switch 2, maybe Monster Hunter, but it's not gonna be the one that we want. What else? It'd be funny instead of getting Genshin Impact for Switch 2, Honkai Star Rail instead. It would be so funny. It's like after what, 4 or 5 years of us wanting Genshin and it being like a thing that they announced, it just doesn't happen. Dude, Tickets concert was the only concert I didn't skip. Oh, it was so fun. The streams are still fun to watch, especially here, but you don't see yourself playing it. That's, you know what, that's valid. That's valid. I understand. I feel you. There are certain games that I'm like, that a lot of people like, that I'm like, you know, it's whatever. I don't really care for it. Like, you know, I know a lot of people enjoy Terraria. I don't really like Terraria. That's just me, though. Eh. You know, 72 hours on. Wait, trust me, I don't either. I don't play roguelites. Dude, wait. You now spent 72 hours on it. But seriously, now every single run I do, your speed stat reaches, 1,100. And the character has a good base speed boost of like 20%. It's always a guaranteed A rank. Kita-san Black at MLB is such a complete monster that has me flip. It's such a good card. Switch 2 being like that Family Guy joke. Everything you name, we have something slightly worse. You Genshin Impact, we have Hawkeye Star Rail. Yeah. Yeah. Although, like, I'm gonna keep my options and my not my options, but like, I'm gonna keep my hopes kind of low for the direct. I'm just gonna see what happens because, like, you know, this is first time that there's been something kind of remotely powerful on the Nintendo Switch. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna see what people cook. I'm just gonna see what people cook, you know? Mm. You know, whenever you're drawing, like, you know, a face, you know, you make the same face shape of whatever it is that I feel like I'm constantly frumping whenever I draw angry. You're keeping your hopes low in terms of performance. Yeah, me too. Me too. Listen, we'll see what happens. If something interesting happens, then it happens. But if not, are we surprised? No. Speaking of, apparently, they made Mario Kart World Cup CPUs easier, visibly so. Try knockout course earlier, significantly earlier. Leo was be mad. No, they made the comms. They're so easy to beat, though. What do you mean? Is little Timmy not able to beat the courses? Is he struggling? What if they only up the difficulty for international, like JP players? There's no change. imagine. It's like the Splatoon leagues all over again. Like, wait, we have different divisions now, the JP bracket and the rest of the world. Do we suck that bad comparative to the JP comp players, really? The answer is yes. I think they did because the way rubber banding works. Oh, okay. Adjust this right here. Hello, Raiders. Hello. Hello. Hang on. Roko Kawaka? Am I reading that? Rokota Kawaka? Welcome on in. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing tonight? What were you up to? I keep yoinking out my headphones. Whoops. But hello. You going to bed, Ghoul? Night. Nice hanging out with y'all. Hopefully you'll start catching more. Hey, listen, if you want to catch more streams and you haven't done so already, smile. You know what I'm about to do. Shameless plug. Good night. Don't forget to join the Discord so you know when I do shit next. Let's call you Roku. Yeah, drawing Jufufu. Ooh, a character? Jufufu. That sounds like a fun name. Like Mojo Jojo. Well, welcome on in. Very nice. Hell yeah. I'm just doing emotes and I'm redoing my emote. I really just want to encapsulate pure rage. I want it to be different, but like also not. So I'm just like, eh. It's your best drawing yet? Nice! Fellow ZZZ player. Oh, is that a ZZZ character? Nice. Hell yeah. If your stuff is safe for work, because I know how ZZZ is, if it's safe for stream, if you want to do art text, you're welcome to share. But really, leave the last message you saw about Keys on Black. Hang on, let me scroll up. Let me see. Also, going by the JP pattern, Kitasan Block will stay the best speed card in the game for the upper limit of 2 years. And JP, it was released in 2022, and even now is the top 3 strongest speed card in the game, with nothing else coming close to Kitasan. Even the ones who are said to be strong, they're highly specific. So it's a great overall general card. It would really make you understand what makes her so broken. Dude, if I understood how grinding in the game works, I would totally grind so I can be able to pull the card. I just haven't really gotten... I only seem to get lucky on the card pulls when I am streaming, sadly. Which sucks, because I'm like, but I want to get lucky when I'm not streaming too. Yeah, art tax! Yeah, you tax. So, like, if you can drop a link to the work, or, like, what I like to do, I like to take a screenshot of what I'm doing. So, for example, I'll do, like, Windows Shift S, right? Screenshot, bam, you can't really see it, but, like, I just took a screenshot in Windows, and then you paste that into, like, somewhere in your own, like, personal Discord, or I have, like, a private Discord that I have for me in it. And I just paste that in there, and then I grab the link, and then I paste that in chat. That's how I do art tax. So what that functionally looks like, gamers, here, Discord, that chord. Wait, re-rolling is a huge commitment, though. I had to re-roll 9 full hours to get 4. How does re-rolling work? I'm still very, very new when it comes to what's it called? Umamusume. My brain just blanked out. Holy shit. But just as an example, what that would look like, you know, for a copy paste, right? So if I were to copy the link and then I go into the chat and I go, bam, like that. That's how that works. You just basically, you could copy links from images in Discord and then they display. And so I can just like, yeah, it's in a browser now. Ta-da. That's how art tax works. Your model is cute. Thank you. I didn't draw this one. I draw my upcoming one, but I like this one. This one's cute. This one's cute. It has served me well for a long, long time. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow. You're so sweet. Thank you again for the raid. By the way, if you need to like raid and dash, or if it's late for you, if you need to skedaddle, please don't feel any pressure to stick around. I totally understand how exhausting it can be after a long stream, especially one where you're being productive and drawing your next Picasso masterpiece. So, yeah, if you need to go, totally understand. But if you want to hang out, you are more than welcome to hang out for as long as you'd like to. Stellita! Hi, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Hello. Also, why did that break? In the main menu, there's an option of go to title screen and then log in again. Collect the 100 pulls you get for free. Wait. Go to the title screen. Then go to the bottom right 3 lines. You can select delete user data. Oh. If you didn't, so it's like, it's like save scumming. Okay, that makes more sense. No, I don't have the patience for that. That's a bit above my pay grade. Yeah. We also did Discord. If you want to share more info about the horse game, yes, we do. You want to talk about horse game in the Discord, you may do so as well. We got a dedicated thread in gaming. Trust. We love more horse game discussion. You spent the last like 20 minutes trying to reconnect your keyboard to Bluetooth, but we're back. Oh no. I'm glad that you fixed it though. Wait, they changed the smile. Did they change the smile? Never mind, they didn't. Oh no. They done changed it. Everything is like the Berenstein Bears versus the Berenstein Bears. They're like, they changed it. It's different now. How could they? Was it different? I swear the Fruit of the Loom. It was a cornucopia in the Fruit of the Loom. I'm not crazy. I say as they cart me away in a straitjacket to the loony bin. I like the robot guy. The one DX is a monkey. Yeah. You can actually change that setting in like your Twitch settings, I think. You can actually pick which one you want it to be. I don't know which one it has me set as. Hang on, let me test that theory. I forget what I set mine as. Yeah, I have the chat. I have the Twitch chat smile. I like that one. It's not as menacing as the robot Twitch. Whenever I see the robot Twitch smile, I think of it just like, you know, the half smile emoji where it's just like the this is fine, everything's fine face. You're totally not raging right now. That's what I think of. I want the menacing smile. No, guys. When I say smile, this is exactly what I mean. Have a good day. No. Funny enough, the reason why he did all this was mainly because you want Haru Uraha to win the Ari McKinnon. She needs the best beat stat. Yeah, she does. Well, good luck, dude. That's basically you're playing Uma Musume on hard mode. You get me also high. All right. You know what? Yeah. These original eyes were not. They were not. Nope. They were not eyeing. So we're going to stick with this. Wait, Inkly, did you hear that you can stack a 6-stack in Fortnite Blitz now? Oh my god, really? No way. I can play with 6 people in Fortnite. I can finally be with all of my friends. Wow. I haven't played Fortnite in so long. And at this point, I'm scared to download the game again or to download the latest update. because I am running dangerously low on memory on my hard drive on my gaming PC. I think, hang on, let me check how much memory I have left on the C drive. I have to know for science. I need to know. I got 116 gigs left out of my 1 terabyte storage on this thing. Gamers, it's not looking good. It's not, something's gotta go, and it's not gonna be Uma Musume, and it's not gonna be Genshin. Hear me out, Stanley plays Fortnite too. Oh no. Don't make me get into Fortnite again, guys. Don't do this to me. I was starting to integrate back into society. I was gonna get stuff done. I was gonna get these emotes done, guys. Now I can't do anything else other than play Fortnite. One of us. I'll get back into Fortnite if DX tries horse game. I'm kidding. I'll drop the horse game bit, but also delete Subnautica. I want to finish Subnautica though. Oh, the pain. If that's what it takes, damn, the commitment. The commitment. DX is like, nah, I'ma stand on business. I mean it when I say you play Fortnite. Okay. It's an okay game. You have COD and Delta Force. Well, you know what? Delete Delta Force. I'm kidding. I can't, for a moment there, I thought Delta Force was Jump Force. I was confusing the two games. I'm like, you're gonna delete Goku? No, not Goku. He doesn't deserve that. But then I realized, oh wait, different game. Wait, honestly, her crying is something you relate to a lot. You also lost for basically 4 years straight on exams and everything you did. People like that are smiling, but deep within, there's always a lingering prison in the mind about knowing that you, in fact, never won even once. She dared to aim to win only once under a training, dreamed to win one race, which was wrong for her, and the only place where hard work has no meaning. Now, no matter what it takes, I want her dream to come true. That's so. I haven't done her story yet. I don't want to cry. Not right now. I don't want to relate to that too hard. Also, what? Alien, because that's... What is that? Well, that's not an alien, that's a skull. My bad. I thought it was an alien. Zuko 2 Baymax's Hatsune Miku walk into a bar. What happens? Spoiler alert, the Baymax runs into a tree. Hatsune Miku gets sniped. And Zuko is hitting the gritty. Which? I don't know why I'm struggling to draw my character right now. Maybe art was not the play. Maybe I should have gone with Uma Musume. I'll be on the lookout for you. Oh my god. I wish I had the gritty emote. Me too. But can you hit the Sabrina Carpenter? No. Oh, sad. Can we get... This is so sad. Can we get 5,000 subs to cry for Nova? I'm waiting for Mustard to come back. Oh, it'd be funny. I want Magnetic to come back. I just want to be like, this time I want you. I want hello, Yashia. Hello. Am I reading that right, or is that an S, or is that a... No, there wasn't an S. I fucked it up. Never mind. Oh, the pain. I've turned into the Starbucks barista. I'm so sorry. Listen, the text is so tiny. I don't know what happened. I looked away. I switched monitors and my text on the main monitor got really small. But welcome on in nonetheless. I hope you're having a good night or morning wherever you are in the world. Also, ow. My throat doesn't feel good. Chat, do you ever feel like you got glass in your throat? That's how my throat feels right now. That's not a good feeling. Huh. I don't know if it's my lymph nodes swelling or if it's tension, but it feels like, I don't know, super scratchy. Or dust feel. No, it's like, it's specifically on one side. I can't tell if it's pressure hydration. Okay, fair enough. Hopefully I'm not allergic to anything that I've eaten recently. That'd be bad. You ever worry about like developing a sudden really bad allergic reaction to something, and you're like, I've had this a million times. Why would I be allergic to it now? All the time. Anyone else just put the drain plug in the sink when they're about to rinse dishes, and then when you drain the sink, you stir the water all the time? That's like a legal requirement. That came with the instruction manual of you owning a dishwasher. I'm also getting psyched out by this as well. No, the eyeball. The eyeballs lingered. Wait, what? Oh, God. It won't go away. What if you fall in the drain? Your Nova's so right. What happens then? I hate that. The eyes are watching. I hate. You know what? This is like one of those times that I need stabilizer San to come help me. Why am I struggling? This might be it for me, guys. I might have forgotten how to draw. And also, if she's screaming. I want it to seem like the hair is moving just a little bit to the outside, but like not too much. Just enough. Just enough. I sometimes feel like my throat closes when I'm eating pancakes. It's not anaphylactis. It's just, you're just weird. Sometimes I'm like, God damn it, you just stop eating. You wait for that feeling to go away. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I definitely feel like my throat's getting tense. Might have to be a little bit quieter, guys. I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me okay? Like if I make my voice just like, I'm gonna bring the mic up just a little bit, but is this a little better? I feel like I may have accidentally strained my voice. ASMR hours. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I feel like out of every content creator that has ever existed under the sun, I am not the creator to do ASMR. You can hear me? Okay, but it's like, it sounds good. There's a difference between hearing me and like, I sound pleasant to the ear. There's a big difference. And I don't want to be like, man, she sounds like hot ass right now. I always sound really? I don't know. I've always felt weird about my voice. Like, I feel like my timbre is so, I don't know, low, and I have, I have, what is the word I'm looking for? Like, rasp to it, that I've always felt like, it's not very pleasant sounding, you know? I fear I have a deep voice for a woman, and it's just like, man, you don't sound very feminine or cutesy at all. I was always insecure about that in high school. I'm like, man, if only I sound cute like this other girl. Why can't I be like other girls? Shut up, your voice is fine, is it? I mean, I guess it's true. You wouldn't listen to me if you didn't like the voice, but I'm like, I don't know. I've always been like, man, if only my voice was like smoother or something. If only it sounded better. Like, what if I sounded like this voiceover lady? You will not stand for this slander. Okay, you can sit. It's fine. Whenever people say, wow, your voice sounds nice, I'm like, thanks, I think. Are you lying to me? Or are you serious? Because I always think back to that one person that came in. Like, remember when that one TikTok, like, popped the fuck off and a lot of new people came in? Like, I feel like I put on, like, more of my, I guess, customer service or, like, the YouTuber voice. Like, it was more energetic and clear toned. And so I had, like, a higher timbre to my voice in that, like, the read over. Which is usually the case when I read, like, a script or something like that. And then they came into the stream and then they heard me at my chill voice and they're like, oh, she doesn't sound high pitched and cute. Never mind. I'm gonna go. And I'm like, I don't know. It's always stuck with me. I'm like, damn, did they think that I sounded like that all the time and that's why they left? Or, you like to listen to me? Yeah. Oh, thank you, DX. I think you have such a nice voice, DX. Like, I'm being so free. You have such a soothing voice. It's nice. Which is funny because I'm like, but like also the things that you talk about, I'm just like, not, you know exactly what I mean. It's unhinged, but also you got a good voice, if that makes sense. Making the hair bigger was the play, wasn't it? What if I flipped it? Oh yeah, now it's all coming together. Double redacted, but in a soothing voice. No bullying self. No, don't throw the shoe at me. Don't do it. But thank you for the head pats, Bach. I deserve head pats. I know when I deserve a head pat. I've been having a severe lack of head pats lately, honestly. And a reminder to everyone to be kind to yourselves. I'm trying to be at least kinder to myself. I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself to do this, that, or the other. And I'm like, I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I always feel like I have to do, like, I always need to do more. And, like, I feel like there's so much more that I can do, but I'm never doing enough. But it's like, it's such a weird conundrum because I'm like, no, but I'm doing a lot. But also I feel like I'm not doing enough. And I hate that feeling. I never not want to be progressing, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't like resting because I feel like I'm not progressing if I'm resting, you know? You saw the nom emote and you thought it was a reference to not nom, no. What if self in question is an asshole though? It's having to shut that voice up is hard. Having to shut up the asshole inside your head is a very tall order, especially if you have made a habit of being cruel to yourself in your head. It's just it takes a step at a time. You have to unwire that part of your brain, I guess. No, yes. I feel like I've been letting down a lot of friendships recently, but I'm like, I gotta take a breath in like a second. No, I feel that. Like, I feel like I let a lot of people down in my friendships just because I'm like, I am a chronically stupidly busy person. I'm like, I love to be able to spend more time with people and like sit in VCs and play more games, but also at the same time, like, there's so much that I need to do. And if I'm not working, it's not gonna get done. And like, it sucks being the bar for your own success because, like, if you're not doing the work, well, you're not getting shit done, and no one's gonna do it for you. I'm like, oh. So you're like having to constantly make that decision of like, do I just choose to have fun and take it easy, or do I do the fun thing this week or all week long? You know, it's just it's hard. But yeah, it's important to take breathers for sure. It's kind of why I feel like a lot of content creators, especially ones that have like super busy schedules or whatever, like they wind up like a lot of the times they'll schedule a bunch of collabs with people because like they don't really have the spare time to not really do anything on stream. You're like, well, if I'm gonna hang out with this person, it's probably gonna be a fun time anyway, so might as well be on stream or record it, you know? It's like a hangout that would have happened naturally, but like, maybe we'll do something out of this, you know? I feel like at least in my case, a lot of the time that I spend with my friends is usually on stream. I'd love to be able to spend more time off stream, but you know, it's hard working around adult schedules and time zones. Mm. Like for me, like if someone wants to hang out with me, like in a casual environment or like a collab environment, it usually has to be like planned like a week, preferably two in advance, because like I like to plan my weeks out and like have expectations for what's gonna happen in a week. I usually don't like having plans sprung on me the week of. It's like a personal preference thing. Like it throws off my entire routine otherwise. I have to restructure everything. I tried just a fair amount of time off stream so we could speak more freely. But yeah, no, real, exactly. And see, I need to get better about scheduling more time to spend with people because it's something I'm bad about lately. It's just, it's trying to find the balance between work, your passion, and recreational time, and then of course like your responsibilities. It's hard to find that balance. Which is why, like, oh god, they're my headphones. Which is why, though, like, in my case, like, this is just kind of how I am as a person, at least with a lot of my adult friendships. Like, I can maybe not see a person for, like, maybe, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, hell, a year plus, right? But then we get back together and we're on a call and it's like no time ever passed. Like, I'm not a person that experiences any friendship decay or anything like that. So, like, I never hold it against anyone if like they haven't talked to me in a while or it's been a minute. Like I just love being able to engage with people. Yeah. Yeah, the most lasting friendships I have are that way. Exactly. Like one of my high school best friends, I see her maybe once a year. But whenever we get together, because like she has a super busy schedule. Like she works at like a really, really fucking busy job. And I also keep really busy and our hours never align. So we never really get the time to hang out with each other. We could probably schedule stuff more often, but like we're both the type to like, we'll schedule it eventually, But like when we get together, it's always the best times, and we're just spending the whole time just like catching up and like, minutes or well, yeah, the hours pass by as if they feel like minutes, and it's just like it's a whole thing. It's just I don't know. It's nice being able to catch up with people, see where they are in their life and how they're progressing and stuff like that. Yeah, your friends are dancing from all over the country now, so we only see each other guaranteed like once a year, but zero time has passed. Exactly. And those, I don't know. Maybe this is just me because I feel like it's landed me in some hot water before, and it's definitely been a source of contention with some friendships. I feel like this style of friendship works really, really well in people who are like neurodivergent, especially folks who have ADHD. I feel like a lot of the time this friendship style actually does rest in a lot of ADHD people, because the people that that as I say the phrase zero friendship decay friendships, oftentimes they are they are the friends that are like diagnosed with ADHD a lot of the time. But I don't know. It's just refreshing to have those kinds of friendships because, like I mentioned, I've had friendships with people who are definitely more neurotypical, or there was a falling out because they had expectations of me that I just couldn't meet. Right? Like they wanted me to reach out more, and I could have done more, true, but like I felt like, you know, they were I guess the best way to put it, it was more of a high maintenance friendship where they felt like in order for us to be friends, like we had to see each other all the time. And if we didn't see each other, that means we don't like each other. And I'm like, that's not how it works. At least in my mind, that's not how it works at all. But I don't know. It's just kind of crummy when people are like, you're a bad friend, because, you know, we both have shit going on. Yeah. I don't get friendship decay. Like, yeah, you haven't seen someone in a hot minute, but maybe they were exactly. And like, I feel like it's natural. Like, it's easy to hang out with people when you see them every day, right? And you're in an environment like a third place, or like it's a work environment. Like, you make a lot of friends in school because guess what? You're all together in the same building. You can make friends with people at work because you're all in the same building. If you do some sort of extra activity that isn't work, or it's not school or something, or you're not at the house, that, you know, that's called a third place. That's a social activity, and you meet people there and you make friends there. But when you stop doing the thing that causes you to be around other people, it becomes less convenient to be around those people, and you have to make more of a concerted effort to try to be around those people. So, you know, I experienced that a lot when I was like more in high school. Once I got to college, I was able to find people who had similar communication. Exactly. And it's a communication style thing at the end of the day. Alternatively, there's a kind of friendships who you guys just like have grown apart, and the time apart in those meetups sort of suck and are awkward. Yeah. And like there's like this kind of like big wall between y'all, and it's kind of hard to get over. I've dealt with some of those too. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. But like my thing is like, again, I mentioned like I don't have any friendship decay, but like in my case, like I leave means to like open up lines of communication, be like, hey, you want to do something or whatever. Usually whenever I see like a funny meme or something that reminds me of a person, I try to put it in my head because I'm like, no, I had that thought for a reason. This person crossed my mind for a reason. I'm going to go share the thing that reminded me of that person to that person. I'm like, hey, made me think of you. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully we can hang out sometime soon. And that does open up the line to being able to hang out at some point. Or sometimes I don't even say like want to hang out. I'm just like, no, I just want to let people know I've been thinking of them, you know? I think that's nice. I think it's a nice thing when people, because like people send me memes or images or whatever. I actually look at that shit. I'm like, oh, they thought of me. That's nice. I want to do something at some point, you know? But it's just, it's so awkward planning things. I'm always so awkward planning shit in general. I'm like, hey, do you want to do this thing in this general time frame in exactly 3 weeks? Don't feel pressured to say yes. I just thought it'd be cool. And I try to be, nonchalant, even though I'm being very chalant about this. Let's discuss this thing reminded me of you. Listen, I don't know. It felt like your brand of humor, Nova. I don't know. For context, it was, hang on, let me see if we can pull it up. Me about to leak my DMs. Hold on, ma'am, listen. Listen, I just saw that. I'm like, yeah, that's something Nova would maybe do. I was traumatized with the fridge open. Hang on, I gotta show the class now. No, I sent you the LeBerbers, okay? I sent you LeBerbers. Here we go. This is awful. This video is so awful. No, it's fine. Let me cast this to the television. The proverbial television. Ba-bam. Whoa, it's the shit post. It's a shit post. Listen. Come on, it's efficient, is it not? Is this not Nova coded? Just dip the whole hot dog in the... Just dunk the hot dog in the fridge. I'm so sorry, Nova. I'm warping everyone's perception of you as a person. That's not very fair of me. I cannot explain the reaction when I first saw this. I was mortified. I'm like, it's like all in his hands. That mustard's dyed that bro's fingernails. God almighty. How does their fridge even hold it? You see, it's a container. It's this thing called plastic, and it's on hinges. It's this magical gravity-defying thing called physics and engineering. That's how that does that. I think I just lost 10 years of my life. Inkly DMs this to me and says, this made me think of you. Smile. And, listen. The thing in question doesn't necessarily have to have a rhyme or reason, like, yeah, this is the vibe. This made me think of this friend. Or like, I saw this and they would get traumatized by this. I was scrolling and saw that unholy fridge compartment. Whenever mustard comes back in the Fortnite shop, I'll think of this video. It's like you open up the fridge, where's the mustard? And you shut the fridge. Like every single guess I had about with this video, I could have had was wrong. Why would you say this to the class? DX, you're scaring the hoes. Don't do this to them. Don't make them think of this cursed video every time the words mustard is uttered. I'm just like, can we get the slow-mo? Just the dunk, the straight up dunk into the ketchup and then the scoop. Like they really got that dog in the sauce. Holy cow. They really dunked that dog in the sauce. Me win. Damn. Puts lost in the sauce, gives it a whole new meaning. Look at that. Oh no, wait. Oh no! Ew! Oh hell no! Hell no! That fucking looks gross! Brother, that thing is coated! So, when you're eating the sauced up dog, which side you eating first? The mustard side or the ketchup side? Getting that glizzy all up in that sauce. Oh hell no to the nah. Holy shit, they dipped it so good that the dog changed ethnicity. That is diabolical. I've been here for like 3 years and this has always made me question why I stay around. Listen, eat it like it's corn on the cob, bruh. That's crazy. Yum, yum, yum. Anyway, this made me think of Nova Heart. Thinking of you, buddy. Thinking of you. POV, this is Nova when the hot dog was shown in their DMs. The loose hot dog seals the joke. Bruh does this for a living. Am I a joke to you? Yes. No! I just like bullying you. It's fun. Like one does a sibling. I don't know whether to be insulted or just laugh. We just laugh along at the absurdity. The dude was so fast too. They have done this before. I was just kind of impressed by like the ketchup to mustard split, because like the viscousness of like the different sauces. Like if you ever poured ketchup and mustard, it's like ketchup is a little bit more watery than mustard is. So like they had to get like they were really meticulous with the pour to be like even and split down the middle. Okay, the bit took effort. That's what I will say. Hey, bro, you want a glizzy? They're ice cold. It's like, yo, bro, you want a sauced up glizzy? Hell yeah, the sauced up glizzy in question. Ow, my neck hurts. Everything hurts. Let me just do this. Goodbye, head. I don't know why. This song reminds me of like a Summoning Salt video. Like whenever a bro talks about like a new speedrun record has been broken. And for the VOD watchers that can't hear any music, the song I'm talking about in question is Atlantis by Downtown Binary. It reminds me of a Summoning Salt video. Not Summoning Salt. Yeah, Summoning Salt. This is, I will say, this is sibling brand humor. No, but I think Inkly has challenged you. You have to retaliate. You have to return fire with the most fuck ass meme. Listen, I give you full permission to send any curse thing that reminds me or reminds you of me. I promise I won't get offended. I will probably laugh hysterically. Actually, I'm like, what the fuck you mean? This reminded me of you. What? Hello, ma'am. This is a Wendy's. Wendy's nuts. Wendy's nuts hit your face, and it is a great place. That's a good joke. You're gonna give me like 5 minutes, I swear to God. Listen, actually, no, you did return fire. Counterpoint, you sent me the Ink Lulu, okay? That was made by your wretched hands, so you know what? You know what? We're even now. You're so right. You want to see the meme where you have to go back a few VODs? Well, I bet you they had a little divider between the halves and he just poured the sauce and then just took it out when he was done. Maybe. The world may never know. It's a hot dog with cold sauce. It just makes lukewarm. No. Not the lukewarm glizzy. Let me just move this way now. I don't want this on my screen. Okay, this is also at an angle, so it'd be like... I said Inkly, I just want Esca just go full on me more for the lols, bro. Please, I need more content to post on Twitter. I'm running out of things to post. I'm like, how does one be entertaining on twitter.com without being repetitive or engagement baity? Alexa. I distract Inkly enough during art stream. This is also very true. Imagine getting shit done in an art stream. We all know this is just glorified yapping streams. We all know. Quit crying, Tonka, you old bitch made kitty cat. He like, mother, please, let me in the room. No, quit crying. Being productive? Not on my watch. Productive? We don't know the definition. Not in this house. Unpaid productivity? Ew. Shush, Tonka. Long neck Inkly can't hurt you. Long necked Inkly. Listen, does this exist? No, but am I finishing the lines anyway? Yes. Oh God Almighty. Long neck Inkly in her Cadence Flynn era. No, not Kate. Wow, Cadence. Candace Flynn era. Candace Flynn. Candace what? Who? Who's Candace Flynn? I'm afraid I don't get the reference. Many such cases. I really need to like watch more movies. My pop culture knowledge is bad these days. I need to watch more shows and I need to watch more movies, which I don't have time for. Oh, to be an old man in my 50s sitting on the couch like my father and watching movies for funsies and falling asleep in the middle of them. You watching the new Phineas and Ferb? Oh, that Candace. Sorry, Candace Flynn. More like Candace Phineas and Ferb because that's how I know her. Mom! Okay, I understand the pop culture reference now. Never mind. I want to be so real. I forgot their last names. I forgot the Flynn family name. I'm gonna be real. That's okay. You don't get half the references your dad makes. My thing is, my dad's will be like, "Hey, have you seen this movie?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "You need to watch that movie immediately. That's your homework for the week." I'm like, "Dad, I am 27 years old and I haven't lived in your household in like over 5 years. Let it go." I don't watch movies, Dad. I remember when someone kept editing Celine's wiki page so that she had a longer neck. I remember that. Yo, if I ever get a wiki page, you guys have my full blessing to just keep making my neck longer and longer. Please do it for the bit. It'd be so funny. I want to see how long it gets before someone notices. And then we reset it. But then you wait 3 months and you start doing it again. And then we have an infinite refreshing bit that we can do for internet points and funny haha cloud. Big brain. I found the tweet. It's so funny, man. And if memory serves correctly, it's that bit that led to like Celine and then other VTubers like getting a long neck toggle made on their models, which is the funniest possible outcome. Ouch, my face, my money maker. How could you? Before I got banned, took me out. Reject society, return to goose. Yes, let me see the silly goose. I must perceive the goose. I mean, it's so funny, bro. Hang on. I gotta show you guys. It's so funny, bro. I need y'all to do this to me. I need y'all to do this to me one day, okay? I have a confession to make. I hope you can all forgive me. For the past 2 weeks, I have been making Celine's neck on the wiki 5 pixels longer almost every day. This is the longest it got before I got banned. Like, that is dedication to the bit. Like they had to keep cutting this. Like I don't know how they got the head cut out, but Godspeed. You can see all the pics and the replies. Hang on. God dang it, I need to open this in like a new tab. Hang on. Open image, a new tab. Bruh, Celine went. It's like you wouldn't notice, but it starts getting noticeable around 5. 7, it's like painfully obvious. Like it's just so funny, man. It's so funny. I don't know how they got away with this for this long. Dude, Celine's already got like she had such a big neck, to be fair. She got same energy, the energy of a legend. Man, I need to admit something. Every time I'm drunk, I make Missouri slightly larger on its Wikipedia page. How does one do this drunkenly? Soon it'll be the United States of Missouri. I love it when stupid internet users abuse their Wikipedia page powers, please. That's certainly a drunken choice. It's honestly, it's past the point of this being a drunk thing, and it's like, this is just their bit that they do. I love it when people just have a bit that they commit to. I'm like, Godspeed, soldier, Godspeed. Do y'all have like any personal bits that y'all do just for the love of the game? As a Missourian, that's definitely how big the state is. So true. Whenever I ask this question, like, do y'all have any bits? I have like 3 bits I do, but whenever I try to recall them, I never remember them. But oh god. Oh, I sneak in random emotes in Discord servers just to see if people would notice. I'll reread that. That's so funny though. God, what is a bit that I do? I mean, saying smile out loud just because it's funny. What else? Did I ever write down the bits that I think I maybe put a note somewhere? Hang on. I always forget it. No. I like being a devil's advocate just for the funny sometimes. Just to get people riled up. I don't know if I have any bits. And then I remembered Baymax. No, you're so right. You're so right. Imagine having a bit. Also, Big Time Rush. That's my bit. No, Nova, that's our bit. Nova, your bit is literally smile. Yeah. True. Also, yeah. When it started, for me, the yeah started as me just doing Ariana Grande. Yeah. That was my bit for such a long time. I would just say it. Instead of saying period, I just say yeah. Like that was my yes girl, slay queen, you know. That was my contribution to girly pop society. My bit is just coming up with random bits until everyone around me starts copying. You know, that's valid though. Also, another bit I do, just for the funnies, the listen. Your bit is sneaking in XIV reference at least once a stream. Have you been doing it every stream for as long as you've been here? Because if you have, I will go back and look at every single stream and I will be on the hunt for it. Yes, that does count. That does count as a bit, yes. Oh my god. Oh yeah, saying TM, also unironically like saying SMH my head, saying Lamau out loud. Perchance, also saying perchance. You can't just say perchance. Perchance, watch me. Mayhaps. Your bit is just kind of agreeing with people who say that you're autistic, but are you acoustic? Your bit is just say mayhaps. Maybe. You just have to play the game to know, or get Selena to view them. I wouldn't put poor Selena through all of that. Listen, she had to listen to a bunch of my clips at random that poor, sweet, innocent soul having to listen to out of context Inkling moments for God knows how long while she's testing her chat clip grabbing widget thingy. That poor, beautiful soul tainted by my fuck ass. Thou shall not. That's not a bit. That's just Gandalf. I'm realizing very quickly I just steal other people's bits a lot of the time. The road work, Henshi, I sure hope it does, always lives in my head rent free. I do it every time I see a roadwork sign, without fail. And like, it's gotten to the point where people writing with me don't understand the reference. And I'm like, oh God, I'm old. But anyway, I'm gonna say it anyway, because I don't care. Also just quoting SpongeBob. Or these like, that's not gonna stop me. I don't know how to read. I feel like a lot of my bits are just auditory stems or parrot phrases. That's what I do. That's my bit. For some reason, whenever I hear the word invincible, your brain just goes the invincible. No, that's that. You know what? No, that's actually same. I definitely don't watch way too much. No, nor. Ooh, made that lash too lashy. Also don't like that lash placement, TBH. Also, I love cutoff humor. I feel like the bits that I do in like video edits, I love cutoff screams, dude. They're peak humor. Ah, yeah. I just think it's cute that we as humans, we have things that we do, like little quirks that we do just for the fun, just for the spirit of doing them, you know? Let me just do that just a little bit down there. Also, I apologize to objects whenever I drop something, even if it doesn't hurt me. I say "ow." I'll say sorry, my bad. Also, I unironically do chat. Is this real? And I'm not talking to anybody. Cutoffs are the best, especially for dark humor. No, so real. I love the human mind, but also screw the human mind. It sucks sometimes too. Human mind, if so creative and so wonderful, why does it bully me at 3 a.m. in the morning? Why does it replay the things that I did cringe and bad? Streamer pill for real, honestly. I fear the day that my filter, I'm going to be so dog fucking tired at work that the filter is going to be completely gone. And like, I'm going to say chat or something. Like, I'm going to clap back at a caller And it's gonna be bad. I'll be like, have you tried not doing that? Have you tried not being a little bitch? That's gonna slip out of my mouth one day. Or I'm gonna say, have you tried killing yourself in Minecraft? And I'll be like, oh, sorry, my bad. Didn't mean to say that out loud. Chad, do you hear this bitch? Is she for real right now? Is this lady for real right now? She can't be for real. She cannot be. I'll move this brow a little bit. Oh, Norse. Oh, I doubled it. Shoot. Eyeballs suck drawing sometimes, and I'm like, dude, how does this work? Especially at angles, man. I take the whole thing. Close enough, yeah. Does anyone know the TikTok you can try to say the word invisible without saying the title of the screen showing? That's your brain now. You just say it is the title. It's super sensitive to you saying the word I or just in. I'm sure if you actually said the word Inklypuff out loud, it would probably trigger that filter actually. Basically, and specifically the season 1 title screen with a blood splatter. Yeah. You right. I know the one. All right, good enough. And that's the whole stream, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye. And then I'm like, I know I drew all this, but there was a reason for that. For edits later. Oh, you squishy pink muffin. I'm not a muffin. I am nothing if I'm not a muffin. You good? I'm angry. I'm doing the angry face. I'm good. I'm chilling. Straight up. Have you heard the Muffin Man, the one who lives on Drury Lane? Didn't he get axed by a serial killer? Damn, poor Muffin Man. Isn't that whole song? I don't know if this is a myth or not, or fake news. Wrong one. Okay, I remember like one of those like type of rhymes being like, oh yeah, this was like the guy that was like murdered by a serial killer, the ASD. Oh, that Muffin Man. Not the one on Drury Lane. Gotcha. Okay. I always thought that rhyme or that, I don't know, the thing like was because like there was a rumor going around that like the Muffin Man got murdered. Did you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? Did you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? He got stabbed 37 times in the chest by a llama wearing a hat. Crazy shit, I know. All right, let me do a little erasey poo. Carl, that kills people. Oh, I did not know that kills people. Yikes. There we go. And if this isn't technically erased, it's still here. It's the folder erase. So that way it just stays nice and where it all needs to be. So I can just be like, yeah, that's what that looks like. Yeah. 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 And see, like, hey, old one, new one. Feel like the new one kind of reads a little better from afar. It's not even rendered, and I kind of like it a little more. I'll probably adjust the eyes at a later time, but my brain's not braining. So what time is it? Sure, I'm good on time. Carl, that kills people. Flip. Flame. Here we go. And then I hit the save button. Boop. And also, I was told to hydrate and self-care. I'm going to untrim my spinal cord. Ow! Maybe I shouldn't have done it that fast. I'm getting old. Wrist. Ow. Make sure you're stretching too at home. Don't make me catch you at the spine all curled up. Thanks. Men fire at Will. What did Will do? Why are you firing at him? Leave him alone. Leave William alone. This is William. This is Will right now. What? This is Will whenever you fire at him. He's like, please stop it. I'm bullied enough. All right. This is for the will of Will. For all of Will kind. And then there's Bill. Bill. Bill Nye, the science guy. All right, gamers. Next. You know the drill, right? We'll probably do like one more tonight because it's probably going to be a shorter stream tonight. But 1, 2, or 3. Which one we sketching next? Zoom it, the enhancements. All right, we got 1 for 2. Let's go, tally marks. I don't know how to count. Ow, I keep unplugging my stupid headphones. I'm not used to the placement of the cord there. Now that I've extended my leash, I'm not used to the placement of that cord being there. So I keep yanking the cord out of my ear. All right, you guys get 20 seconds. 20, 19, 18, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, I guess we're going with 2. I totally didn't skip any numbers. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't, you liar. How dare you lie on the internet? In front of my salad? Rude. In front of my baksheen? In front of my gold she? How dare you, you absolute fucking monster. How could you? I thought what we had was special. What? What do you... Yes, but no. This is not Uno Reverse anymore. That is not what this is. Goodbye. We axed the Uno Reverse. Sob. On floor. Anyway. Oh, on the topic of Umos, apparently there's a pipeline for the gacha game. Is there? Like a release pipeline or something else? I'm looking for... All right. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Yuki Kitsune. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sprinkling some Kitsune magic from Yuki's den. Oh my goodness, I could use the magic. I could use the magic. This is where I've been at mentally lately. So yay, welcome on in. But hello to anyone new here. My name is Inklypuff here. Let me be on this one. Hi, everybody. My name's Inklypuff. I'm so Sugoi, or whatever. But in case you're new here, I am your local Wi-Fi waifu and resident lady here in this silly little corner we like to call the net, here to make your day a little bit brighter during your stay. I curse, I swear at the sky, I raise my fist and yell at the sun. That's the vibe here. So Sugoi! Listen, the inspiration for this dumb emote was Kaya. Kaya with the rose, that one. But my favorite one. Yeah, thank you so much for the follow. Also, hello. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome on in. How was your stream, by the way? Oh God, the double alert ping. You breaking my stuff. How dare you? How dare you? You gotta pay for that. Who gonna clean it up? Me. The Rizzler, I know. But yes, I am working on mini emotes. These are for this channel right here, so that way you guys will be able to do lots of silly, cool, funny stuff at some point. We just finished an updated angry emote, because like I'm not vibing with the old one, so I'm making a new one. Your stream was great. Thank you for asking. Oh, you're so welcome. Did you guys have fun the past stream? What were y'all up to? What am I paying for? My broken alerts. How dare you? Let's see. What were you doing? You were just chatting. What were y'all yapping about? But also, Yuki, if you need to leave, if you need a raid and dash, or anyone here needs to go to sleep or do whatever, please go ahead and do whatever you gotta do. It's nice having you, but if you want to hang out, you want to lurk, you want to vibe, you're welcome to do so as well. But yeah, we do art around here. We do a lot of cursed yapping. I'm a loud yapper, so warning to your ear holes, I might get loud. This is your one and only one warning. We also like to play video games badly, so if that's been your vibe, we've been playing a lot of Genshin Impact. We've also picked up Uma Musume as a funny little treat. At some point, I'll play Subnautica again. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, you were yapping about random stuff and played some Repo. Nice! I hope Repo went really well. I'm thinking about maybe doing some Repo soon, TM. Who knows? Stay tuned. Mega Riz. Hell yeah, Mega Riz. Also, let me greet everybody. Where are my fucking manners? Ugh. Disgusting. Streamer doesn't acknowledge people. Ew. Hello, Logic Ryan. Hello, Bottle of Famber. Hello to B-Man. Let's see. Hello to JDK. Hello, of course, to Yuki. Hello to scrolling. I think I don't want to miss anybody. I think I got everyone. And also, hello to T-Smart. Welcome on in. Famber. That guy. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Famber. Did I say it wrong? Bottle of amber. Oh, I'm so sorry. It took me a minute. It took me a minute. I'm sorry. You really need to capitalize that A, my friend. There's no cap, so who would know? You can capitalize the letters in your username to display however you want. You don't believe in caps, but there's a capital letter in the B. Huh? No cap. No. I think they're lying. That's what you get for not capitalizing twin. It's okay, Famber. Pat. Maybe one day. Oh, not for me. Oh, it is for me. Then again, yeah, actually, yeah. There's a way you could set the display name. Oh, I have a setting turned on my okay. On my on-screen chat on my drawing monitor, I have it set to like easy read, so that way it like capitalizes the first letter in the name. But then I look over on the chat on OBS, I'm like, oh wait, it's properly capitalized. I see. Yeah. But yeah, Crew's got a point there. You might wanna capitalize that F for Famber, putting the fantastic in that F. Well, welcome on in, everybody. This raid was so worth it for Famber. Oh no, hey guys, please don't bully Famber in the next stream of Yuki's. Please don't. Just let them live their life. You're subbing just for that. Well, thank you, Justice for Famber. I'm so sorry. Oh no. They will always bully you. It's okay. She deserves this also. Thank you for the sub. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hello, Sakura. Ow, fuck, my face. I make money with this face, and you're gonna throw things at it? Man. Pour a bottle of Famber out. She literally advocates for me to get banned every stream. Ow! Well, this is awkward. Famber will never live this down. And you're not exaggerating. Listen, I threaten to ban people every stream. They do a bad pun that's not funny. You know what happens? You know what happens? I look at them like this, and then what happens? What happens is that I throw tomatoes, and they turn into the people who say bad puns in chat, and they don't make me laugh. They turn into this cat right here. Me chucking tomatoes at chat at light speed. Ow. Fuck. Hi, Dono thing. So, we have a shit ton of emotes. I've sketched out most of these. We have a handful left. Unfortunately, you guys did miss the vote for what we were going to do next. But what we have left is Aware, crying on the floor, and then this really funny like Phoenix Wright. It comes from a Phoenix Wright fan animation where what's his face? I forget his name. Not Phoenix Wright, his rival attorney. I haven't played Phoenix Wright. That, you know the guy. Edgeworth, that's his name. Where Edgeworth does this maneuver and he's like, "Oh, excuse me." I love that. I love that animation. Can I get an emo for kissing the homies? Maybe one day, but not today. Miles Edgeworth, yeah, I forgot about him. Sorry, he's just a minor character in the story of Phoenix Wright. Just a really forgettable character. Is this credit? No, this is Clip Studio Paint. I am an avid Clip Studio Paint user. Reasons number 1 to get Clip Studio Paint. Here, let me demonstrate. I'm not even a partner. I'm not even paid for this. I just like it. I think it's funny. Let's see. 3D body type. Ba-bam. Here's a 3D guy. And then you can, hang on. This is the reason why you should get a 3D model. You should get Clip Studio. You can twist and turn it around. You can do this shit too. Have you ever wanted your characters to get hit by a fucking bus? Well, now they can. I love dicking around with the 3D model. But yeah, I love Clip Studio Paint just for that reason alone. When I've never wanted nothing more than your OC to get brutally hit by a bus. Can you give them extra limbs or remove them? If you know Blender and you can add them yourself, sure. But no, you can't have extra limbs stock. Probably the way to get around that is just to stack models. So like, all right, now we got 2 of them. Now we get 2 models. I'm gonna do a new layer and I'm gonna drag another one on the canvas. And then on one of these, I'm gonna do this. And now we can T-pose on the haters. Yeah. It'll probably look a little weird from the side, but like you can do that. That is definitely an option. But I like the 3D models. Also, you can have like different objects. We did it on a different stream, but you can also, let's see, small objects. Small objects. I don't know if this is allowed on Twitch, but like you can have a gun if you want it to. You can just be like, yeah, I'm threatening you now, chat. This is now a threat. You can do that if you really wanted to. It's helpful for objects that are like awkward to draw in perspective. I like the Anya grinning emote. Thank you. I like this one. I like the one that's like right next to it, where it's just like a cute little creature, this little kind of face. Also, cinema, and also you can't see it because my fat ass is covering the screen a lot of the time. But like my threatening you emote, I had to rework this a couple times, but like it's great. And also the secret hidden among us that no one will ever know about unless I point it out. Smile. Just casually rub in the chat. Of course. This is me after I've robbed you. You are broke. These are so cute. Thank you. It's a process. I'm a slow artist. Whoa, there be slow artists here. You can threaten me anytime. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. You like getting threatened, huh? Oh, yeah. Cutely pushes a knife to your throat. Give me all the money in your wallet, bitch. Why was that so funny? Because I'm unhinged and I'm hitting the part of the day where my brain stops working. It takes me like 2 weeks to do like 6. No, it's like it's such a struggle. And like my thing is like, here's the thing. Here's the problem. I could like finish these one by one. The problem though with me as an artist is that I'm consistently inconsistent. So what's going to happen is if I finish an emote and I move on to the next, my art style is going to drastically change between them. So in order to keep things somewhat consistent between each other, because like this was drawn way early on in like 2024. Yeah, or like mid 2024. Meanwhile, some of these are newer. So I'm like, oh no. So in order to keep the coloring style and the line art style somewhat consistent, yeah, we're doing this in a process. You know, we move on to the next stage. I'm very Northern Lion coded. What does that mean? Does that mean I'm like a cougar? Does that mean I'm like a mountain lion? Like I'm about to gobble people up. I'm about to go rawr. What does that mean? Oh, funny bald man energy. Bald man. Bald. Oh. Listen, funny old man, sure. Bald old man. The eternal struggle. Your art's so good. Thank you. You finish one half, and then the other half is outdated, and then I cry. Hello, furry. What's up, buddy? Ignore him, he's British. Uh-oh, don't say that. The other British man's gonna hear you. The one playing Claire Obscure right now. He knows who he is. He might have me muted still, but shh, don't speak too loudly. He'll hear you. No one at Spirus. Rule Britannia, oh no. Ah! Ow, my face. That's valid. Clip Studio just got another value customer. No! You're supposed to save your money until No, I explained this earlier. Don't buy Clip Studio paint right now. Wait until they go on their annual Black Friday sale. They always go on sale in November. Also, they have a sale in, I think it's spring as well. But like, yeah. Yeah. And if you already have Clip Studio, upgrade during that time. Big brain. That's what I did. I upgraded from what was it? From Clip Studio Paint Pro to EX, and I didn't have to pay that much. Granted, they didn't charge an arm and a leg back in the day, but yeah. So thank you for the follow. Yuki's Raiders are all freaks. I'm the only normal one. Amber's misinterested JK is British. Oh, then you'll fit in right well over here. I think this is the beginnings of a beautiful, beautiful arc. Straight up weirdos. Well, you're in great company because we have a bunch of weirdos here too. Hang on. Do I need to pull up the thing? I literally sent this to my friend Nova, who was in here in chat earlier. You guys might have missed them, but I sent this very, very wonderful video and said, this made me think of you. To which they're like, what do you mean by this? And well, the clip will speak for itself. Hold, please. Hold, please, gamers. I mean, Famber. Yes. Yes, Famber. Hey, Famber, check this out. What do you guys think of this video? How does this make you feel? This really cool life hack. This got a nice pause. What the fuck is that? I feel dirty. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that sauce on their hand. This is peak efficiency right here. Did you notice the top shelf on the door? No, I didn't. Wait, hang on. The top shelf on the door. This implies they did many takes of this. Now this is dedication to the bit because I didn't notice this. Wow. Remember how y'all dogpiled on Spires for making that mac and cheese? This is worse. Whoa. Hold on. We need to have democracy in here. We need to have a vote. What is worse, this fuck ass hot dog, or let me find the stupid ass beans again. Hang on. God, we yap about so much Umamusume. All right, gamers. What's worse, that or cheesy beans? This is the cursed shit that I have been bestowed by the local British man in the mod team, okay? It gets worse. It gets worse, actually. Hang on, let me open the link here. We have normal barbecue beans, yummy. We have fragrant Jafreezy beans, creamy tikka beans. But this feels like the biggest sin. Mac and cheese beans. So which worse, the cheese beans or hot dog dunking life hack? It's the backwards E. It's the Z for me. It's the Z for me. I'd try all of those beans. British person spotted. Heinz is so American. So no, it's not. Here, listen, I'm American. We don't have this shit here because this shit is un-American. This is illegal, okay? If anyone has this in their household, they're getting shot by 70 pistols and we're going to sick the Eagle Brigade on them. This isn't allowed in America. Our attack eagles will go off on you for this. I'm not British. And yes, as my fellow Americans can agree and attest, every American has a government-regulated and mandated attack eagle. We will not let the beans slide. This is bad. Exercising that Second Amendment. Hell yeah. That's what freedom's about. Gotta blast the bean havers. Yours name is Robert. Mine is named Shania, like Shania Twain. You know, that singer. You don't. Can we get you to do a bean tier list? You know what? That sounds so fucking cursed. All right, this is going in F tier, as in I don't fucking want to see this tier ever again. You know what? I will message Spyrus to see if he can send me any more beans to put on the tier list, and I will do a bean tier list. Just you wait. I love Shania. Hell yeah. Have you ever thought about doing a stream where you just eat 15 different kinds of cuisines and rate them all? That sounds like so much food, though. I feel like that'd be wasteful. I love making a box of mac and cheese and mixing it with a can of chili. It's so good. Is it, though? I don't know. I feel like the flavors clash too much. Wait, I think I have the old food crimes pinned in the mod. Oh, do you? Oh, God. Am I allowed to post a food crime? Oh, God. So, the same mod that sent me the cheesy beans also made a concoction of sorts. Hang on. Oh, God. This is so awful. This shit is awful, man. This shit is awful. All right. Oh, wait. I have to... How do I do this? Oh, I have to, like, actually pull up mod chat for this. Oh, God. I'm gonna full screen this shit. I have to be very careful. It's probably gonna be a quiet ass video. Actually, I'm gonna mute the video. I'm gonna mute the video just for the sake of letting Spyrus's voice be a secret for now. Yeah, secret surprise. But let me window capture Discord. What? Shit, wrong thing. This one. All right, here we go. I can't believe I'm doing this. All right. This is a 7-minute video. But, like, look at all these things. We have macaroni cheese in a can. Sweet barbecue. Okay. Seriously good. Light mayonnaise. Worcestershire sauce. Soy sauce. It gets worse. Mac and cheese in the can in here. I don't have to be the one to explain to you why mac and cheese in a can is wrong on so many levels. Just make it from scratch. Use the powder. Use the milk. Where is your joy? Where is your whimsy? Why is the mac in a can? It's so wrong. It's because it's one of, first of all, it's cold. And also, them noodles soggy as hell. Okay, people need to eat it in a quick moment. It takes 10 fucking minutes to make macaroni and cheese. What kind of society do you live in where you can't wait 10 minutes to make it the right way? Like, do you have a bunch of ravenous, hungry children biting at your ankle? Come on, the UK, obviously. I see. That answers all my questions. Yeah, the noodles are mush. But also, listen, we got the mac and cheese, right? Here's the mac and cheese. And here comes the barbecue sauce. Now, this isn't as much of a crime. It's a bit weird, but, like, I've had mac and cheese, you know, barbecue sauce from my barbecue sandwiches touch the mac and cheese. Now, the mayonnaise, mayonnaise. That's a lot of fucking mayonnaise. That's a lot. This is not a cookie. This is not me cooking. No. If you ever see me cooking like this, shoot me where I stand. And then there's the soy sauce. This is a local British man making mac and cheese the British way. TM. Every single bone in my freedom-fighting body is aching. Oh, and then you get the Worcestershire sauce. Yep. Mayonnaise, barbecue, Worcestershire, soy, canned mac and cheese. And you stir it up nice and good. He's British. That explains so much. This is what they have to do in order to get a semblance of flavor. British people even know how to cook. Oh no, how are we back here again? Listen, we're just here. Okay, the barbecue sauce was weird but workable. But then mayonnaise, soy sauce, welcome back. Spires is gonna tab in and be like, wait, that's my stove. He's gonna be so confused when he tabs back in. If someone ever serves me that, I'm punching them. If someone serves me this, they're trying to poison me. The mayonnaise kind of makes sense, like putting an egg in macaroni and cheese, in the sacred golden goo, an egg. Huh? What? You put an egg in your ramen? Sure, fine, good. But egg doesn't need to go with every single noodle type. Controversial opinion. The empire that conquered a quarter of the world for its spiciness, ladies and gentlemen. Yup. It's just, that doesn't look appetizing. That looks like what's gonna happen in my body after I take a few bites of that, and my body has to digest it. It's gonna come out exactly like that. Exact color and texture. Like that is going in and it's going out the exact same way. This is British World War II vomit. It looks like vomit. No, you're right. It kind of looks like vomit. People clown on me for putting fucking ketchup on my hash browns. Buddy. Oh no. Oh God. It's like a soup. But it's made of sauces, and it's mac and cheese. Anyway, if I had to see this now, you had to see it too. If I had to see it, so did you. Yes, I'm not sorry for what I have done. You seeing this shit? He doesn't see it now. It's too late. You pinged him for nothing. It's nothing, Spires. Don't worry about it, Smile. Don't worry about it. We weren't talking about nothing. Certainly not talking about cheesy beans. No, no, sir. No, sir. Stretch? Okay, you got it. This is what happens when you binge eat Taco Bell when you're drunk. Oh no, it's bad enough you get the shits when you go to Taco Bell, but then you get the shits from being drunk. The stovetop was the scariest part. You spent your time stuck at home in 2020 working on your mac and cheese from scratch, but I've forgotten now because I don't eat much cheese these days. You may find yourself to be lactose intolerant. A lot of people are like lactose intolerant and they don't realize it, and then they don't have any like cheese or milk or anything for a long time, and then their body loses that tolerance, and they're like, man, why am I so gassy? Why does my stomach feel so weird? You were lactose intolerant, babes, and you just didn't know it. Now you're scared. Watchfires come and be like, finally, some good fucking food. Oh, God. See, I question. We have British cuisine, such fine, high British cuisine, such as what we just saw from local British man Spyrus. And then we get the good shit from Gordon Ramsay. Make it make sense. What is the scale here? What is the axis of making good cuisine and making unholy abominations to society? What is the matrix here? What is the secret ingredient in the brain soup? I need to know. What causes this? Am I the only one who doesn't get the shits after Taco Bell? Me, I don't actually get the shits from Taco Bell. I like to joke about it, but like I don't. All right. I made a circle. Hooray. Also, why is my pin talent being weird? There we go. It's picking up funny. That's odd. Just play Overcooked. Gotta be built different. We can play a horror game, but it's just rich people cooking and eat food. It's just like, what is this? The British servers in any sort of cooking-based simulator ever. Almost squished the head. Let me rework the noggin here. I think that my nib might be going out. Ugh! My pin, you know, like the nib on your tablet pins when they start like getting flat and they start acting weird and responding funny. That's where I need to replace it, but I don't. Do I have any? I might need to order some at some point. I like having a specific texture, and I don't like it when things kind of when I start feeling that weird scratchy feeling. All right. And also, did you know that if you have a Wacom tablet, in the pin holder, there's actually a nib remover? In case you never knew that. That little plastic piece that's replaceable. There we go. You almost did finish packing? Nice! Let's go, Marrow. Huge, immaculate W. Size W, the size of Delaware. Good job. You made a circle? Dang, you drew a face and erased all the details? Yeah. Do it all the time. Here, let me make it a little bigger. Maybe a little smaller, because we are crying on the floor. Smush it a little bit, but also... I love using the liquefy pin, just because I get to, like, mess with this shit. It's great. There we go. I get to do things to taste. And I flip it to see how I feel about it at a different angle. Almost did finish packing. Yeah, you gotta fold laundry now. Oh, boo. How about you just crinkle it up and throw it in a bag and call it a day? That's what I do. All right, loop. Big eyeballs, but like not really. Or I do big eyeballs and then wobbly in the middle. You're good at getting shit done on time. Just a massive procrastinator who just... So I get put off getting started on it until basically the last possible moment. No, same. That's how I am, and it's to my own detriment and frustration. Alright, so... I'm just not gonna think about this too hard. So this has just got arms here, so I'm just gonna go... We're just gonna go Animal Crossing style nub. I'm gonna rock this. But then I'm gonna move it. You need to be wary of how this line works. So sometimes I get really locked in, and I do apologize if like there are periods where I'm drawing and I get like super like zoned in. It happens sometimes. It comes in waves. Does anyone else just spend forever trying to draw something and then inevitably give up? And you're like, it's good enough, moving on. No, literally the same. I'm just like, good enough. I've done that all the time. Always. It's just like, this will be future me's problem. I don't want to deal with this right now. And then future me is pointing at the sky like, fucking past me? Why did you make it my problem? Now I gotta deal with it. Shit. Just like a line right here at the cheek nub. Yeah, so future you hates past me. Oh, you don't know the half of it. You don't know the half of it. What if I just draw one big eyeball? Maybe if I zoom out. And then we just do the old razzle dazzle. We hit him with a... Perfect. But not really. And then we move this a little bit. And like maybe hit it with a rotate. And maybe a... Drawing looks so sad. Yeah, because I'm crying on the floor. This is me after I do another pull in Uma Musume, but I don't get Kitas on black. Unfortunate. I cry every time. I have God tier luck in Genshin, shit tier in Uma Musume. I know. Part of me's like, I should have streamed Uma Musume tonight. But I was worried, like, oh, I already did like 2 campaigns today, and I'm not gonna have enough, like, what is it, like TP or whatever the limited time based currency it is to play the game. I'm like, oh, hi, son. Hello, my child. I've been trying to find you this whole time, but that milk run it turned into a milk marathon, and oh boy, I was running for a long time, but it's nice to finally see you, my child. Is this? The tears are coming out of the eye like this. You are also confused. What do you mean? Wait, is your dad also your son? I have a child. I said an absolutely crime of a sentence today. Oh, what did you say? Did you do the you two to someone who said, I hope you enjoy your food? Oh no. I'm still not over the fact that you pulled Malkuvia on that solo pull. Listen, I was like around soft pity anyway. I just thought it'd be funny. I was gonna probably get something that stream. I just can't believe I won the 50-50. That was kind of goated luck. I'll say this after bad guys. Not the bad guys. How do I wait? How do I click on the ad? I need that mic. Oh wait. Well, too late now, noob. You'll never know, and I won't know what ad you got served either. I have no way of knowing. It would be nice though to get like a breakdown of what ads were like hosted on your channel though. Like to have like a breakdown of that. It'd be nice to see that, those metrics. Because I feel like that tells you a lot about your audience too, just from like, from like a marketing standpoint, I think it's cool. Welcome back from the ad break, gamers. What kind of ads did we get today? Can I just say what ads I get when I play? I mean, you can. I'll make comments about them. I always think it's kind of funny. Like, I haven't gotten ads in a minute since I have like Twitch Turbo, because I like to have the extra memory storage for VODs personally. And also, you know, it's nice to be able to jump into any of my friends' streams and not have to have that delay whenever I jump in, especially if they have like pre-roll turned on. But yeah, so I don't usually get targeted ads on Twitch anymore. And I don't tell YouTube this. I have an ad blocker, so like I don't get any ads on YouTube. at least on desktop I don't. Mm. Mm-mm. Let me see. So anyway, I said on stream to the world. As I said on stream to the world, God and everybody on Earth, that the Earth is flat, and I was asked why I think that, because I said most of the water on the Earth isn't carbonated. You're so right. Wait, you're on to something. Hey, carbonated Earthers, prove this one. Hello, Raiders. Hi. What's up, gamers? Hello. What is me when Raiders? Hello, carbonated Earthers. Hello. We're just yapping and being silly. What a thing to say to Raiders. Out of context. Listen, hey, Raiders. The Earth is flat. Because most of the water isn't carbonated. If the joke isn't funny and you don't laugh, it wasn't my joke to begin with. Oh, you know, Bachlan. Well, how are you doing today? Well, ooh, you're doing art. Do you want to do art tax? If not, no worries. But what were you working on today? What were you working on? I remember Lynn getting affiliate. Oh, nice. You found a cool ass mic though. Nice. Hopefully you get the ad again then. That was a year and a half ago, but still. Congratulations on getting affiliate. Yippee! Listen, we celebrate the achievement even long after it's passed, okay? That's how it works, right? Wait, already a year? Damn. Oh, the HyperX Quadcast. I hear great things about that mic. I hear it's a solid USB mic. Oh my god, they're fucking Among Us. I'm leaving it like that, though. Accidental Among Us. Listen, it wasn't on purpose. But we're leaving it in the eyeballs anyway. Also, thank you for throwing things. I know it's a bit late, so I think I'm going to go, but you have a good stream. I enjoyed it, so I'm going to leave you this. All right, have a good one, Mage. It's got 5-star reviews and as a single review. So clearly getting it. Wow. Listen, whatever you do, you. Also, I think because the HyperX Quadcast is also, I don't know how expensive it is. Quadcast is good. I hear great things about the Elgato Wavelink as far as USB mics are concerned, that it's overall solid mic. A lot of people like the Blue Yeti Snowball, but I have qualms with its audio quality. Personally speaking, it's not to my preference. Prior to me to my current mic setup, I used to have a Razer Siren X, which the quality is all right, but it picks up everything in the room due to its cardioid pickup pattern. So you have to do a lot of EQing to make it sound somewhat decent. But honestly, if you have the money and you've been doing like I don't know what exactly your use case would be, but if you're like doing streaming, voiceover, singing, etc., I'd recommend investing into a XLR setup at some point, just because you can do so much with it, and like you can change out interfaces to get different effects and stuff. So it's pretty nice, and like you can get started for relatively for a relatively not expensive price tag. Like you can get in for like $200, sub $200. My setup is like around like $300 or so. Ready for our tax? Oh, you're so right. You're so right. All right. I am about to receive your art tax. Okay. Ready. I am waiting with bated breath. Give me your art, please. Please and thank you. Ready whenever you are. Hell yeah. All right. Boop. Oh, nice. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Wait, hang on. You guys need to see this. Wait, why isn't it capturing? Oh, bruh, I want you to work once in your life. There we go. Look how pretty that is. I love the rendering, especially like on the blue character's hair. Like I like it. It's simplistic, but like I like it. Like your use of colors, like the purples and like the highlights. I love the eye detailing here. I also really like the rendering on the devil girl. She's really pretty too. Nice. Thank you so much for sharing. Also, I swear, guys, I'm not zooming in on boobs. I'm just appreciating the details. Don't be degenerates. I'm appreciating the details on the necklace, okay? We appreciate the details on the necklace. Look how shiny. Pretty. Hell yeah. Listen, I understand the struggle whenever you like really render on something like a piece of jewelry and like it never really comes out quite the way you want it to from afar in the final render. You're like, damn it, but I worked so hard on it. I was genuinely looking at the sparkles because I know how much of a struggle it is to like work really hard on the rendering and the lighting and trying to figure out how things work, and then no one looks at it because it's next to assets. Listen, just because y'all are looking at different jewels doesn't mean I'm not looking at the jewel that matters, the one that's next to her heart, okay? Right above it. I used to draw a different way. The devil is lineless. I see. Coloring is very, very hard, as Dono Thing put it. But thank you so much for sharing your art with us. It looks lovely so far. I can't wait to see how it comes out in the end. Thank you for sharing with the class. You were looking at both. At least you're honest about it. At least you're honest. I was genuinely looking at the art. All right. I have had Sabrina Carpenter's Man-Child stuck in my head all day. Man-child, won't you let an innocent woman be? such a catchy song. As an artist, saying go. I look at anatomy for studying. Yes, always look at references. Yes, can't recommend that enough. Honestly, if you ever want to get on the fast track, like if you're an artist or like you're someone who's new to art, and you want to get on the fast track to learning how to get good fast. The best way to improve is improve your observational abilities. I'm so serious. You will, like in any skill in life, if you can up your ability to understand and like analyze how things are done and why things are done, oh, you will grow so fast. That's why even as, if you don't draw every single day of your life, if you are out there in the world just observing things, your artist eye will improve over time. Trust. Wait, what? Why did the brow get erased? Oh, I see now. Actually, hardly draw men, and there's plenty of pics you can use online there. I mean, there's plenty of references. I want to learn how to draw men hot. Like I love like the style of the typical pretty hot pretty boy, like the ikemen is what they call them. I love that rendering style for men. I'm just like, ugh, I want to learn how to draw like that, but my style forbids me from doing so. Damn it. Why do they gotta look like fucking twink boys? Shit. I want to draw them all cute and masculine. Oops. Oops, all twinks. It's all good, though. We do love our twinks. I realize I haven't actually posted a lot of my male drawings. I don't post a lot of drawings, period, but like, hey. Gonna go now later. All right, have a good one, Umi Bro. It was good seeing you for a little bit. You take care of yourself in the meantime, in between time. We'll see you later, gamer. I love her. I love. God, I love it when I catch like little glimpses of Uncle singing in the background. It's so fun. He's got such a good singing voice when he actually tries. When he does his silly singing voice, and it always sends me. Back from spreading your gospel to the wilder chats. Oh, about your carbonated earth, goofy ass. I know we do. Konnichiwa, Inkly in chat. Hola. Oh, hola, Chatterino. How are you doing? Facebook just reminded me of an 8-year-old drawing I did of Tokyo Ghoul. Oh no. Not when you see old fucking art. You're like, oh, what was I thinking? Or you have that one really good art piece from like years ago. You're like, how in the fuck did I pull this one off? Like, where was I hiding this skill, huh? I do that sometimes. Like, damn, how the fuck did I do that? I don't know if I can recreate that right now. Damn, she was cooking. Hold on. All right. I say that sad is perfect. Well, mostly eyebrows. There we go. Little bananas. What happens if you draw every day? Your ancestor's name isn't an anime. Just saying, really, is it now? Do you realize how little that narrows it down? So in order for us to find out what anime it is, you must dock your ancient ancestor. Them's the rules, I guess. You juggled in the park tonight? Very good feeling. You're tired. Oh, wait. You're feeling... I'm a very good feeling tired. That's good. Why are you juggling in the park? Are you trying to practice for the world juggling off? Or are you just doing that just as street entertainment? Or is there just another... Are you just trying to pick up a new skill? In Kamehameha. I'm not going to fact check that, so I'm just going to choose to believe you, random person on the internet. I'm going to choose to believe that, because I have bones of whimsy. Hell yeah. Me when I find out people on the internet have been lying to me and breaking my trust in my whimsy. I love how pathetic this creature looks. The creature is me. I love how pathetic I look in this. No, not the whimsy. Not my joy. The Twitter users, they're trying to steal my whimsy. They're trying to steal my joy. Oh no, I can feel the light being siphoned from my eyes. Oh no. I now feel I should engage in fandom discourse. Oh no, what's coming over me? I feel the urge to start calling people slurs on Twitter.com. Oh no! Oh no! No! I feel the urge to @Grok whenever I have a simple mundane question. Oh no! The whimsy is gone. I am now a husk of a human being. All right. We put the little guy back in its place. Quickly get home, Glee. The panic, the fear. You're Hawaiian, so most of them are related to the dude. Oh, okay. You leave my Wednesday circus time alone. Nuh-uh. A bunch of circus nerds meet in a park every Wednesday. Hell yeah, that sounds awesome. That sounds joyous, actually. I go to the park just to go look. Hell yeah. You keep being weird for your freaky self. Keep being weird. We love it. All right, cool. And then I grab the ones that I have turned off. Ooh! The dumpy on the fucking netlink sends me every time. All right, cool. So we have made some progress today. Not a whole lot, but like we made some progress. Progress is progress no matter how little it may appear to be in the moment. So now we have 2 more left. Honestly, I may just do these offline. I might just work on them tomorrow. TBH. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Every time you've lived in, you've been able to find a juggling club. Hell yeah. So are you like practicing juggling? Are you teaching juggling? Or are you just juggling for the sport of it? Where's your middle name? Well, actually it's Alan, but you know what I mean. I know your middle name now. I'm gonna use it to steal your identity online. You should never use your real name or your middle name online. The real question, Inklypuff. That's not my middle name, Jesus. My middle name is Inkly the Puff, okay? I'm like Sonic the Hedgehog. The thing that me and Sonic the Hedgehog share in common, outside of our love for Shadow the Hedgehog, is the fact that we have as the middle name. It is now nuh-uh. I retcon your canon and I replace it with my own. Do you know how many middle Allens there are? True. But the real question is that are you the type of person who goes by your middle name? Like, I forget that I have free will. I could just go by my middle name at any point in life. I'd be like, you know what? I'm not feeling my first name. I could just go by the entire time. Like, I just like, nah. It's like, so what's your name? My name's the. And they're like, what? What do you mean by it? What do you mean your middle name is the? I'm like, it's the. And they're like, okay. Sonic's canon middle name is Maurice. Well, Sonic lore also said that anything and everything is canon, so I say his middle name is the. Therefore, that is now the canon. What are you gonna do about that, atheist? Checkmate. So are you doing the third, fourth, or fifth? Wait. Inklypuff. Yes, that's me. All right, let's see. So we have 2 more left. The Nodders and Nopers, I'm still debating if I want to draw / animate those because I'd have to do like frame by frame, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. So we'll see. We shall see. I'm gonna hit the save button though. Canvas has been saved. We get one last look of everything we have done as of thus far. One final glance over. Yep. We're getting in the home stretch of sketching, and then either I'm gonna clean these up or I'm just gonna line. I don't know if I want to line or if I want to clean them up. I'm not sure just yet. Oglive Maurice Hedgehog, because the comics are a wild place. We don't acknowledge those comics. That's a who is cooking? Don't let them cook ever. So are you a second, the third, or the fourth? Oh, family that has the same name can often number themselves like Alan the second. I would say that I'm a first, unfortunately. I wasn't named after anybody specifically, so womp womp. I'm one of a kind. Oh no. Not a sequel, not the squeakquel, not the rerun. Queen Elizabeth II. Yeah, but I am not a queen, nor am I Elizabeth. I'm an OG. Inklypuff, first of her name, Queen of the Andals, Breaker of Chains, Daughter of Dragons. Oh wait, that's Daenerys Stormborn. Never mind. Wrong person. I'm talking about the Targaryen. My bad. Thanks for the head pats. You're queen of our hearts. I'm your Wi-Fi waifu. Don't you fucking forget it, nerds. You're gonna adopt a child and then name them Inklypuff the Fifth. Please don't do that. They're gonna get bullied. Don't do that. I worry that there is someone out there that has named their child Markiplier. Not Mark. No, not Fishbach. No, they just named him Markiplier, and I fear that someone will one day do the same with me. I'm like, please do not name your child after me. Don't do that. Do not, please. Don't let them get bullied. Not even as a middle name joke. No, don't do it. Yeah, Inklypuff the Fifth. What are you gonna think? What are they gonna go by? Inkly? Cringe ass name, goofy ass. All right. It's midnight for me. I have work in the morning, and unfortunately, I open at the office. So I'm going to go jump off a bridge. I mean, go to bed in a timely manner and get to work safely in the morning. Yay! Woohoo! Yeah, there is kids named Khaleesi. Yep, there are also kids named Daenerys. Yeah, the Game of Thrones craze was wild era. Yep. Yeah, stream's over. I gotta go to bed. It's midnight o'clock for me. So we're gonna go say hello to somebody who is doing something. I don't know who we're gonna go say hello to, but we'll say hi to someone. Maybe we can say hi to someone new. We're gonna say hi to someone old. It doesn't really matter. Want a raid suggestion? You know what? Screw it. Go for it. Shoot for the moon. Who we got? Go. Give me your artist recommendation. We'll pass the art train going. We'll keep the cozy vibes going for the night. No, that's not allowed. No. All right, thank you for the artist rec bot. Yeah, don't you go nowhere though. Don't you go nowhere, Dono thing. You're not supposed to leave just yet. We're supposed to raid out, you goofus McDoof. All right. Well, I will see you guys in the next one. Probably we'll be doing something on Friday. I'll figure out what we're gonna do then. Probably Minecraft. Who knows? Or maybe Umusume. Or maybe Genshin. Probably more likely Genshin. But like, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling on Friday. So we're loosey-goosey gaming stream on Friday. If you haven't done so already and you're enjoying the stream, consider joining the Discord and maybe dropping a follow on my other socials. You get a bonus 50 plus PP points if you click any of the buttons today. Today only though. Special offer incoming. I get 1+ button click. You get 50 plus bonus PP points. So like, consider it. All right. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. And until then, I'll see you later, navigators. Bye-bye. Bros, why are you doing exclamation point PP? I ain't got no PP. Come in. What the fuck?